Welcome.
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 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good, George.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode 16 of the Gift of Gab podcast. And today we have my dad, Scott Weber.
Hello. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, we'll be talking about his high school football days, his days at Oregon, blenders even. Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah, we got questions for him. We fielded from you guys. And if you want to do that, follow our Instagram and look on our Instagram story.
Yeah.
At different points during the week.
Yeah.
We also have a call-in number. Click the call button on our Instagram, and you can leave a voicemail for us.
Yeah.
That's personally my favorite thing we've done so far.
Yeah, actually do it, guys.
Yeah.
Actually, please do it. We're saying this at the beginning, so a lot of you better be watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we see our average watch time. We know what you guys do. You're not fooling us. But seriously, guys, we're begging you.
We're in no place to argue. We're just begging you at this point. We have no leverage, so just do it.
Right. We've expressed our intentions to get John Mulaney on the show before because he'd be our dream guest. What we're saying now is if in a million years, if this podcast blows up, John Mulaney comes on the show, you look back at episode 16, you say, oh, they wanted him to bring it from the beginning. They're authentic. So what we're saying now is, John, if you're hearing this or some version of this message later, come on the show.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about how, what's that called? 6 layers of separation?
Yeah.
You know that
yeah.
thing?
6 degrees.
6 degrees of separation. Someone listening is probably less than that from John. So get in touch.
True. I feel like that's like almost a guarantee. We probably are.
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah. I think
Everyone is 6 degrees of separation from everyone.
I'm saying
we're probably less than
that.
6. Yeah,
we're
being
probably,
in America with him.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone from Jackass knows John Mulaney, Dad?
You guys know people from Jackass?
Yes. Diane, Ben's mom, my wife, her brother was good friends with those guys in college.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and hung out with them while they were doing some of the filming.
Maybe
Yeah.
Steve-O knows John.
Hey,
I don't
Steve-O.
know.
How's
What's up,
it going?
Steve-O?
Is it Steve-O's he does stand-up, right?
Yeah, I think now he
Yeah.
does. Because he's clean. He's sober now.
Yeah.
Did
He's got fake teeth, too.
yeah. Did Diane's brother ever get in on any of the hijinks?
Yeah, I think he told me about one time. I think he went to Europe with them.
I think he went. I don't know that he was actually filmed.
No, I don't think he was, but I think he was telling me that on the first day, one of them, I forget who it was, one of them peed in the other one's bag. Like he just opened up his suitcase and just peed in it.
Yeah.
So
that was
sick.
just a lifestyle.
No,
for him.
and it was I think it was after a long day of filming, and the guy just broke down and cried because it's just their whole life is just hurting each other. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd just be getting mad and sad a lot.
Cameras are off. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Hey, asshole, don't pee on my stuff.
Yeah. No, I honestly, breaking down crying is an appropriate reaction to that. Can you imagine that? You're just friggin' beat from filming. It's oh, here's my stuff.
Let me go put on my PJs.
And there's just urine on them.
There's pee on the PJ.
And it's also
wet and cold, and they smell bad.
and it's just
Nice.
all your stuff for Europe.
Yeah.
So it's just come on,
Can I beat him up or something?
yeah.
That's annoying. It's actually
I will say, though, it's kind of cool that it's not just a gag for the cameras. They're all in on just
Yeah, that's
doing
true.
that.
It's not just
That almost makes it's not that is just terrible, but also that kind of makes it dope. It's all right, well, they're legit.
I
cool.
don't agree.
Yeah, it's only cool if it's not your bag you just peed in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take a hardline stance against what George just said. I think just chill when the cameras are off, basically. I'm fine with it being a gag.
yeah.
If
Yeah.
it means that less people's bags get peed in.
You're just an advocate.
Yeah. All right, so should we jump into the questions?
Yeah, let's send in Owen's one and only good question.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot how funny Owen was, and then he put in all these questions, and I remembered that he's not.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Wow. That's okay.
Excellent timing on the sound effect.
that
Just
was-
kidding, Owen. You're pretty funny.
Oh, and good work. We love the participation.
Yeah,
that's
thank you,
nice.
Owen.
That's really good.
And we'll read your best question, which truly is pretty funny.
Okay. If you this is directed to Scott. If you could switch Ben out for someone else, you would, right?
Who would you switch it out of these
The
three?
answer is no.
Well, okay. If you could switch me out for any of these three, who
If
would
you
it be?
had, I think if you had to
Yeah.
more than could, because
I mean, it would probably be George.
I like
'cause-
the framing of the question. You would, right?
Odie for his technical ability. He could come around
OT,
the house,
yeah.
OT, and set up TVs and do things for us. But
George.
I'd probably trade you out with
So
him.
it's just purely for labor.
Yes.
yeah, it's honestly a freaking nice asset for a household.
Yeah.
just to have someone's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll
Yeah, I
fix
don't
the
know what-
Wi-Fi.
what
We
do
would,
you
yeah, we
guys-
no longer have Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah,
Well, fixing the Wi-Fi is just turning it off and then turning it back on, right?
Well, there's
that
so
gives
much
us
more
that
than
gives
that.
us fits at the Traceville household.
That's all you guys have done for the last week.
Yeah, we've actually had some.
I mean,
like-
Ricky can't really do anything to the Wi-Fi specifically past that. He's got a lot of technical ability.
No, we fixed
Wi-Fi
the Wi-Fi
specifically.
like a couple days ago.
Well, how come it's still crap?
Ask Cox.
Okay, then you didn't fix it.
Yeah,
Well,
Cox is generally bad.
I may have to
feel
do a
like.
different trade then. After
Wait, George, what's been going on at your house? Wi-Fi wise?
So like our power just turned off randomly and then back on again, like right before school. But then like the Wi-Fi had to be reset, and I almost just drove Claire to the office instead of trying to reset the Wi-Fi because we like just couldn't do it.
Oh, really?
Then we figured it out. So boom, nailed it.
And you figured out that it
Just turning it off and back
Yeah.
on again. Yeah, we unplugged all the things and plugged them back in. So
Yeah. Okay.
I remember your dad was a big help saying, I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
It's funny too when you call their support. They're like, "Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?"
That's
Like
the,
that's all they know. Too.
that's the only thing that any of us know how to do. So
Yeah.
you got to offer me a little more if you're the support guy.
Yeah, I'm not coming to you for that advice.
We called Cox, and there's even an automated thing that's like, press 1, and we will remotely turn it off and then turn it back on again.
Well, this gets to Ashton's point. There's not much you can do to those boxes
Yeah.
other than unplug or turn off.
Yeah, there's no button.
So
Yeah.
I still think it's a good trade because of OT's technical ability, just Wi-Fi wise specifically. Maybe not, but actually, I feel like teachers oftentimes teachers will try to help students out with technical problems they're having on like Zoom or Canvas is like our PC or like EDU is what we use. That's like our
Yeah.
Neo.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Canvas. But the teachers just know less. So they're literally no help because like one time in our government class, this student couldn't access something that was on Canvas that he had to download and then print out. So he told our teacher, and then our teacher was like, "Here, let me see if I can see what's going on with it." So he has him share his screen. He's like, "Okay, so try refreshing." And he's like, I tried that. He's like, just try it again. And then it didn't work. He's like, try exiting out the page and then coming back into it.
Turn your computer off and turn it back on again?
Yeah. And then neither of those worked. And he was like, gosh, I don't know what's going on. It's like, I don't know why it's being so
all
finicky. Yeah.
I think it's predicated on age. After a certain age, I'll say 45 to 50, technology just passes us by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're good at what you knew up to that point, and you're horrible at the rest.
Yeah.
Until your daughter picks up your phone and shows you how to do Face ID. And
Yeah.
Like I just got Face ID this week.
Yeah.
And I spent half my time doing this now. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
No.
And I didn't know I could use Face ID for my Wells Fargo account. You can use it for all your things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, my dad's thing is he sends, the little like how you can record yourself talking and you become the animal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Send it
yeah,
through
yeah.
text message. That's just his like calling card. That's
That's
You're,
funny.
you're big
It's
on the
not as
unicorn.
funny for people under 35 or 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the novelty of it is really what does it for the older.
What's
Oh,
that? Yeah.
Yes. When I saw those, I got so excited.
Yeah.
I think Abby and Ben knew about those for years and could care less, but I thought it was
when you send it to the group chat with Corn, Hink, Ram, Doc. Your
Oh,
Doc.
yeah.
Your Doc.
You're Doc.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no,
Let's address that.
Yeah, your group of buddies is the most ultimate name of just buddies. Hinkelman.
Hinkelman.
Well, Hinkelman's his last name. So
Yeah,
that-
but
okay.
even still, that's
But
Corn is a farmer.
Yeah.
He came up with corn. Gates, his baseball coach called him that when he was like 8 years old. That stuck. Doc was given to me by Andy Lawrence, who after watching Ghostbusters, one of the main characters was Dr. Vankman. He called me Dr. Vankman. So I was Dr. Vankman, I was Vank, and then I was Doc. and
Vank
then-
sounds bad.
Yeah. And Doc stuck. So, and then Artie's G kind of because of his dad and you. Ram is Ram, but that's half.
there's something else with G. Like him and Ram one time went to like a deli or something,
Yes.
and the cashier was like, "What's up, G?" And then they started calling each other G.
Yes, I think you're right. Because he calls Ram G too for no apparent reason other than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
Are there any others? Any other?
Fish.
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 Which I don't know how he got Fish.
Did you go to high school with him?
I did. He transferred high schools. His dad was very sports driven, and he was a good baseball player. And our baseball team, the team of the class of '83, was really good. They won the American Legion with that group, and I think all the starters either got drafted or got D1 scholarships. So Fish's dad transferred him like sophomore, junior to be a part of that program.
Is that just by chance?
Did he transfer him?
No, that team was just loaded.
Yes, it was by chance. And also, that made the football team good
Yeah.
that year, too. That was your dad's graduation year. And those guys were incredible athletes.
Yeah.
So all those guys.
Well, nothing compared to Campo Flash, right?
No. Your dad was fast, very fast.
Is that what his name was?
He was the Campo
nickname?
That was his
yeah.
nickname, which is just so silly.
Or
It's like-
Workhorse Weber?
Workhorse Weber, I think, is cooler.
Yeah.
You're more down. It's more down to earth.
I was more blue collar.
Yeah.
Campa Flash?
Can't.
'Cause
He went to
they're-
Campo
Well, the high
Lindo
school was called
School.
Campalindo. So they shortened it and called him the Campo Flash.
Oh, Campa Flash.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. It's a
Yeah.
little silly, but it's cool.
It's definitely
is
cool.
cool.
I
It's
mean, if you-
classic.
Yeah, it's classic.
It's fun when you open up your mom has cut all the highlights out and they're now, or the paper articles, and they're now kind of yellow and old, and to see Campo Flash.
In the newspaper?
Yeah, he had that in the newspaper.
Did
yeah.
you have that? Did you Workhorse Weber in the newspaper?
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
newspapers.
I
that
feel
look
like my mom
Workhorse Weber.
would underline it
that's-
with red pen, and it's still there. It's kind of cool.
That's really cool.
I
yeah.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly easy to get in the newspaper for sports. Also, wait, I thought of this when you said Vank. I think that sounds like and then I didn't have a chance to say it, but it sounds like a Shakespearean insult or something.
Yeah.
You thank.
You thank.
Yeah. Okay, I just
Vanquished.
yeah. Something
Yeah.
it's probably related to
Or
that.
wank.
But Art was really good. I think Art was the player of the county for the year.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he was good. He was fast, and he got some offers at running back to play at some smaller colleges.
Yeah, I think he could have played at Columbia,
Yeah.
but then he didn't. He ended up going to Cal Poly, but then he would look up the Columbia football team's record from time to time just to see what it was like, and they didn't win a single game in all 4 years he went to college.
Well, that would have been different.
Wow.
If he,
Yeah.
if he had gone there, that'd have been completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was good.
Yeah. George, you've probably been in the newspaper for football.
Yeah, I think I have.
What do
I've
they
been
call
on the,
you?
like this one junior or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the TV for football a few times.
Yeah. You were. You friggin' beckoned me over when
Yeah.
you wouldn't, but if I was at your house and Friday, what's it called?
Friday Football Focus.
Friday Football Focus was on. George is like, all right, everybody gather around. I'm on the TV.
Yeah.
And I think Newshawk does a good job with sports.
Yeah.
I remember reading some articles about Ben his freshman year of water polo. So, so I think the
was
smaller newspapers, local newspapers, do a good job with it.
Yeah, we talked about that on the Josh and Ben podcast about how, about how that one guy just tore into. Oh, we didn't actually.
Oh yeah. Fish. When you're Ryan in the fish tank with Ryan Fish, he would host Friday Football Focus occasionally and just rip into Ben Partee.
That's
He just
funny.
had like a little vendetta against him for some, or it seemed like it because he would like make little jokes that were just always at Ben's expense.
Was he a sports writer or a student? Who was he?
He was like he worked at KEYT.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Full on adult.
Yeah, full on.
Yeah, that's-
straight up adult. He'd be like,
That's horrible. Then.
he's like, Here we got a fun little highlight. Ben Partee drops back in. It's completed to the other team. Too bad, Ben. Like on a week-to-week basis. Like
Sucks to suck, Ben. Better luck next
I've been
week,
saying
nerd.
this for years.
Oh, is Ben Partee colorblind? Because that's the other team. Oh, no.
Wait, play the soundbite. Play the nerd. Go back to your basement, nerd.
Oh my god.
One of my more aggressive podcast moments.
Yeah, it is. That's probably the most, I think.
Yeah.
We read George a comment from the Wall Street Bets subreddit, and he just lost it.
Yeah, have you heard about that, Dad? The about GameStop.
Oh, with the what they did to the
Yeah.
stock?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all just the market.
Yeah,
Thanks, Ashton. Cool.
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Is it now?
I mean, they beat hedge fund managers at their own game, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's kind of friggin'. Although OT was saying like now, or they probably already did, but a lot of the hedge funds that survived are probably just shorted the stocks at their peak,
Yes.
Yeah.
and so now they're, you win some, you lose some though.
I also
the
wonder
zero-sum game.
if there was someone behind this group as well giving them advice. And if,
I don't think there was.
You don't think so?
No, because it's just on Reddit.
Wasn't it like a group of millions of people on Reddit?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was a couple people who like sort of came up with the
ringleaders.
idea,
Yeah.
started it. Like the one guy on Reddit who he bought in like 50,000 shares like in October or something of last year, and he's up like $4 million.
Right. So that guy
Did he
makes
sell?
bank if he's
think he's
helping
holding.
push this.
He's
right?
holding.
Yeah,
Don't frickin'.
Oh!
Wait. So he bought it at like around $50, and he didn't sell at like 300.
No, he bought it at 14.
He didn't sell at 300.
No, he's holding, and he was post daily updates. But he hasn't posted for like I don't think he posted on Friday, so he might have sold.
He's had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Either way, he's making money though.
He bought
Yeah,
it
yeah.
in October,
Sometime late last year, I think.
like 2020 or
Yeah, 2020.
Okay, cool.
That is last year.
Yeah, but like, well, what other October would we be talking about? The future
Yeah.
one?
Okay. Maybe past ones.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's crazy.
He's going to buy more. 21.
Should we go on to Abby's if you were to?
Oh yeah, Abby.
Oh, yeah.
Abby's question, which we were unable to access last episode due to incompetence on someone's part. I don't really feel comfortable saying whose part.
George, I don't know if you're making a joke that it was you, but
It was kind of all of us.
yeah.
All right.
We just forgot the password.
Incompetence on our part.
I
Yeah.
didn't know it, so I couldn't forget it.
Yeah.
So Ben is cleared.
I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Ben's in the clear.
Ben's ruled out as a suspect.
Her question was, if you had a boat, what would you name it? Which is a surprisingly good question because boat names are often very fun.
What is that? Is that a shot at Abby? Surprisingly good.
No,
question.
it just seems like at first glance, like, oh, what would I name? No, it just seems like, oh, what would I name my boat? I don't care, but like boat names are freaking cool when they're good, so I like it.
Yeah.
No, she has been killing it with the questions though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is very bright, that young lady. I would call it the Abby surprise.
No.
Well,
I
doesn't
don't
have
know
to
what I'd call it.
It's SS. Is that the?
It doesn't have to be an S.
Okay.
That's so-
okay.
But like, so I was at the Weber's house and we were talking about that, and Diane said she once saw a boat that was like I had a bunch of parties, like probably like college students partying on it, and it was called High and Outside, which is both like a baseball thing
and it's-
also
and
like
they're
they're
high.
high and outside.
Oh, wow.
So that's a sick boat name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys go to the harbor, I mean, there's a lot of great names.
Yeah.
I can't think
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
it. I'm always impressed when I'm down there. But
Yeah, you see a good one, you're like, oh, that's such a gimme. But
Yeah.
I haven't.
I don't even really know where to start. Is it just like a few words?
Usually a fun pun.
What's
like
the
Yes.
theme of my boat? You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I have like a little skipper. You know, I don't know what that is, but that's just get my wheels turning.
That's. I don't think anyone's ever called it a little. Yeah, I think.
George has got to come up with a backstory to his boat. before he
Well, I can't just name a boat
For the
without
name to
knowing
be
what boat it
authentic.
is.
I have the boat lore.
I want to incorporate like Beaster somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beast.
Beaster C.
Yeah, that's what
My-
I was thinking.
Beaster. It's like Beaster B is
But
Ben's
Be-
nickname, but C.
YC.
Because
Use
like
the C.
C.
The high
That's
ocean.
C-A.
Oh, I thought you just
Yeah.
substituted the letter B with the letter
It's
C.
one letter later in the alphabet.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Where did you get the name Beaster?
You.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, my nickname amongst my dad's side of the family is Smokey, so maybe
Oh, that would be good.
mixing
That's
something
good.
there.
By
Yeah.
if it's not your.
How did you get that nickname? I like that nickname.
Because Ash and like my grandpa just started calling me Smokey, I guess.
Is your whole dad's side of the family pretty clever? Because your dad's like the cleverest guy.
Yeah, they're
I
pretty.
think our grandpa, he kind of like he comes up with those like sort of nicknames that are like they don't sound the same, but it's like sort of playing off your actual
Yeah.
name, like Ashton,
I think-
Ash, Smoke.
Yeah, he's probably
He did that with
Inky?
Alexander. Yeah.
Oh.
That's so many degrees of.
That one is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
No, give me that lore.
Explain it. Yeah.
It's so his initials are ABE, so Abe, Abraham Lincoln, Linky, Inky,
And so now their cousin gets called Inky.
Inky.
It's not that many layers now that
It's
you
a-
say it.
Well, no, Linky. I think Linky would be fine. Probably.
Yeah.
It's when you just
Going from
Inky.
Linky to Inky seems a bit arbitrary.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, nicknames are kind of.
Yeah, no, it's
no, that's
definitely
fun.
it's a sick nickname.
It's fun. It's definitely cool.
Is your
It feels kind of weird calling it. It doesn't feel weird, but sometimes you have those moments of clarity because he's like kind of an old. He's not an old man by any means, but he's 22. So it's just kind of like it feels like kind of a boyish nickname.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
does.
you're older than me and a man in the grand scheme of things. So
He'll always be Inky.
yeah,
Right,
that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cute. How old is your grandfather?
He's I want to say 84. Yeah, or
Healthy
85
still?
85.
Still okay?
I think pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my
His hearing
grandma.
is not very good.
Yeah.
My grandma, my dad. It's Clara's birthday today. Happy birthday, Clara.
Oh yeah.
Not when this comes out, but
Yeah,
when we're
so this is
recording it.
actually insignificant.
This is week's.
I mean, it's good to wish you, but she's not going to see it until after her birthday.
Clara, your birthday's insignificant.
No, it's not insignificant, but I'm just saying it's like when it's all said and done, it's
No.
it's not going to carry that same
Happy
weight.
belated birthday.
happy belated birthday,
And Clara, know that I'm wishing you a really happy birthday on this day that
Yeah.
it's happening right now.
But my uncle called my dad to say happy birthday, Clara, and like say what's up. And my grandma like still doesn't quite think she's actually old. She's like 83, and she was talking about the vaccine. She's like, well, yeah, like if some of these old people actually need it, I'd be glad to give up my spot. I don't that much.
Is that Bev?
Bev.
That's
yeah,
funny.
She's a
Grandma.
pretty amazing lady. She
Yeah,
has
she's the
incredible
best.
energy. She's great.
She's just like, yeah, she just doesn't feel old yet. So she's just like,
That's kind of sick,
Some of
honestly.
these,
that's
she's
good,
like
that's
she lives in like a big retirement. It's not like a retirement home, but it's like a community for
Is
like
that
older people.
Rossmore. My parents
Rossmore.
were
Yeah.
there too. Bev was great. So I was always at the Tracewell's house when I was Ben's age, and
Right.
she always had tapioca pudding for me in the fridge. And if any of her kids tried to get into it, she'd say, "No, that's for Scott. Leave the tapioca pudding alone." And
funny.
she was great. She was like
Yeah.
a second mom. I was at your dad's house most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was fun. She was really cool. So, and once George's grandfather passed, Art's dad passed, we were over there a lot, kind of in support of her, and it became the place we all hung out at.
Yeah.
And we made a picture for her. Have you seen the photograph?
Yeah, Bev's boy.
Bev's boys, and we're all dressed up. It's
That's cool.
There's like 12
nice.
guys.
yeah.
Who are all the guys? Just like family?
They were all friends of
Oh, we
ours.
forgot Chip.
Oh.
Chip is another one of his buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the manager of the Diamondbacks. for a while.
Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
And
And
he was on the baseball team, and then he went to the MLB.
Well, we
Oh.
talked about that class of '83.
Right, yeah.
So, Chip Hale and then
Ron DeLucchi.
Ron DeLucchi got drafted. He went right out of high school. Chip Hale made it to the bigs. And
Ron DeLucchi went like 12th overall coming out of high school.
That's crazy.
Straight off that, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it was a-
amazing.
That's
but
insane.
but didn't make it too far.
I think he got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough. That's a tough life too.
That's
I mean, they're living
brutal.
in gross hotels and
the minor leagues.
Yeah,
you're
it's
just getting
brutal.
paid nothing to travel
Yeah.
the country and like,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's you're playing baseball, but it's a tough
Paul-
go.
You don't have a
Another
lot
guy,
of money.
Paul Ferries, made it up in the Giants organization and made it to the bigs as
Oh
well.
my gosh.
So that was an amazing class of athletes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of Paul Ferries, and he was in my dad's grade and made it to the MLB.
Yeah.
That's friggin' nuts.
So that football team that year, we played De La Salle in the CIF playoff game, and De La Salle after that went on to fame because they won 100 games in a row.
Wow.
And they were the best. They were the premier high school football program in the country.
Wow.
And they were crushing everybody. So based on those athletes, I think we were like 17-9 or something. It was a close game, but and that was because that class was just chock full.
And the team who beat that winning streak was the high school my cousin Drew went to.
Bellevue.
Oh my
High.
gosh.
So
It's just
Friggin' football mania.
so many levels of friggin'
Yeah.
things and
yeah,
stuff.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
They actually made a movie about that team, the De La Salle team and the coach. An actual.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Yeah.
Is it like famous?
Well,
Like
it
a-
was
like
it
a
was
high
in
grossing thing?
I don't know if it was high gross, but it was in theaters and it was a full on movie. I don't know
That's-
how well it did.
Yeah, that's
It's kind of insane.
It is. It is. They
Yeah.
were really, really good. And they would play teams. So Long Beach Poly, which is out of LA back then,
Yeah, I think I've heard of them.
they sent more kids in the NFL than any other team, right? And no kid went two ways. I mean, you either play offense or defense, and they were
Right.
stacked. And De La Salle, all the kids played both ways. They were a smaller team, but they were so incredibly coached that everything they did was perfect. So
Yeah.
anybody they went up against, they would just out hustle, and they're out prepare for, and they just won every time. It was actually incredible.
that is
story.
dope.
That's movie material.
That's movie. That's like Remember the Titans a little, just
Yeah.
because it's a high school football
Yeah,
movie
it's
more
pretty
than
cool.
anything. But that's cool.
Now, they were also Catholic schools, so they weren't recruiting, but anybody could go there, right?
Yeah.
So if you had a kid that was good, similar to Fish moving over to play baseball at Campo,
Yeah.
parents would steer their kids in that direction. So they had some incredible athletes there.
That's kind of how it works at Bishop, but not.
Not at all.
I mean, we're not that good anymore. But
Oh yeah, no, for
4 years
football,
ago, wasn't
yeah.
4 years, 3 or 4 years ago, your football team was outstanding.
my brother's
Yeah,
class.
that was my class. Yeah.
yeah.
That was like all of his peers were on the football team, and they like won the state championship, I guess.
I feel, was there like a Samoan connection, or there was some type of,
Yeah, and there still is.
Yeah.
They're basically funneling those guys in.
it's so
Is
interesting.
that weird?
It is.
It's a
yeah.
little.
It's a little weird.
Seems like it's not.
And they
totally
all
legal.
live in a house together with or without adult supervision. I don't know. But they all live in the same house.
Yeah, that's
So they're like
weird.
just funneling into these like here,
It's
get
like
in.
like a Samoan fraternity in high school.
Yeah. I don't know. It's nothing against those guys. They're very nice.
Oh, no,
it's just
definitely.
weird on the school.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what
yeah,
we're
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, it is strange.
Yeah.
It must be through the football coach, must have some connection, I would assume.
Yeah, I guess, but it's weird.
they
There's
all
like a
play, right?
new batch every year. It's kind of weird.
I wonder if it's the religious component. I wonder if where they grow up.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Are they Catholic? There.
I don't know. What's cool is that they speak Samoan, a lot of them. And like they're not native English speakers.
That is so sick.
There's that.
They have the language is cool.
There's that same connection with BYU, the college football team,
Oh, yeah.
and that's because of the Mormon Church, and it's big in Samoa, I guess, wherever they are. So they get a ton of those kids coming there as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Deacon like was doing some camps there or something.
At BYU,
Yeah.
his mom played basketball there, right?
Maybe.
So Deacon, who was the quarterback at Santa Barbara High, who was going on to Wisconsin, his dad played college football, and his mom was, I think she had a scoring title, whatever college she went to. She was an incredible
I
athlete.
think she's on the wall of fame at San Marcos.
She may be.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty crazy family of
Yeah.
athletes. All right, should we
Well, we didn't really answer what our boats were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Smoky.
something smoky. I say
Smoky-
we revisit this next episode because I'm not prepared to give a real answer. But I'll
For now,
sleep
it's
on
Beast
it.
or Sea.
Beast or Sea.
That's
just good.
That's good. I don't have a good one. It's something smoky related, but
I can't. I'm done. We'll get back to you, Abby.
I mean,
George,
that's a
sit
good
tight.
one.
I don't know why I just thought of this, but I was thinking like G.A.B. Maybe you could do something with that. But George, you suggested that you and your siblings would get a dog and a bear and a goose tattoo.
Yeah.
That's sick. Do it.
Yeah, that's
Please
cool.
do it.
Why haven't you done it?
Well,
We're all little people. We're underage, so
Why
not
did you-
18 yet.
How did you come up with those animals?
because I'm the G dog. Emma is a goose,
Yeah.
and
bear.
Clara is the little bear.
Yeah.
You gotta do that. That's so.
How did
that's
those
kinda
animals
sick.
come about as your?
Well, Emma's goose, so that's just kind of a given.
That was quite an answer.
I don't know. I don't know why Emma's goose. I I know Claire's the little bear because
She's-
she's just kind of the little bear.
Yeah, she's like a little.
And I'm the G dog because I've always just kind of been the G dog, like oh little buddy G dog. I don't know.
Well, it's just like
George,
dog is what you call your dogs. G dog. That makes sense.
That's
but
the
goose
most-
is a little more exotic.
Yeah.
I'd like to get to the bottom of that.
I think Claire and I have the cooler tattoos. I think.
No, we all get all three. We all
Yeah.
get all three.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you want a bear. You're just being selfish.
That's not it, man. You didn't just nail me.
That's funny. Okay. So Owen, you asked a lot. Not all of them were good, but the one was an all-star. You
Yeah.
friggin' hit it out of the park with
Should
that
we
one.
highlight a particularly bad one?
That was funny.
No.
No. You don't give these guys a platform. It's like putting a terrorist. It's like putting a terrorist name on the news. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You don't give these guys recognition for that.
Oh yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah, freaking insane connection.
No, Tommy Schaefer texted me and he said, my micro penis question was really good or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did he listen?
Well, denial is the first stage of
No.
whatever. So
And I go,
It's a
I
bad
said,
question,
Like, yeah, it was a zinger. And then he said, he said, yeah, your buddy didn't seem to like it, and I think he was referring to Ashton.
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, he didn't like
Tommy,
it.
I didn't like the question.
Careful, Tommy's got really big biceps.
He
Yeah.
does.
But he's all the way. He's in like South Africa right now.
And also,
He's in,
He can't punch me
He's
from
playing
there.
rugby somewhere.
Oh, is he really?
I'm
Yeah.
also not gonna see him.
Ever.
I don't think ever. And he probably wouldn't recognize me if I did.
you should squash the beef now, though.
Squash that beef, Ashton.
Yeah, well, if he's being indignant, I'm not. He's got to repent before I can squash it. Okay, so we're gonna turn to Clara's questions now. Actually, question.
Yeah, she had sort of a throwaway One Direction one in there. I think.
No, well, if that's your throwaway, then both of them are throwaways.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, let's hear him.
She said, "Why is George's little sister so cool?"
Okay, that's the throwaway.
That's the throwaway. Rank the members of One Direction.
okay. Yeah. No,
I'm
this
saying
one's better.
we can work with that.
We can work with that.
If we know the names, we can work with it.
I don't know all the names.
No,
one
let
is
me-
Harry.
wait, let me give a try.
Wait,
Harry,
Louis,
Louis, Zane, Niall,
I don't know.
There's one that I forget. Liam.
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 Harry is kind of a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake. He's a newer
I
version
agree.
of Justin Timberlake.
I
think he's a
agree.
talented guy. Saw him on Saturday Night Live. Was really impressed. He's funny. He's a good actor. I like him.
I think.
I saw him on. I watched a thing of him on Howard Stern. I watched a highlight of the Howard Stern show when he was on that. Seems kind of nice. One time he got mugged.
Oh,
Guys came up to him with like knives and were asking for his stuff.
No, I'll say this. I've been oversaturated with Harry Styles for the past like 3 years.
Yeah, that's true.
If I got a light sample of Harry Styles every once in a while, I'm in. Sure.
no, George.
Wasn't he on the cover of Vogue too? The only male to be on the cover of Vogue. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I think it was Vogue.
Yeah.
I didn't. Huh?
Is that when
That's
he wore the
they don't put men on there.
I
Just-
get.
Is that like a
I may be
tradition?
wrong. I
I
may have
think-
the wrong fashion magazine.
No,
he
I
was
think
the
it
only
is.
man ever to appear on whatever fashion magazine.
I think it was Vogue. I think
No,
you nailed it.
George.
That's not just by chance, right?
He
That-
was also
like a-
just in Blenders too.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, did you sell that to TMZ, George?
No.
No,
Could've.
we tried to do nothing with it because we didn't want to infringe on his privacy.
Right. That's
Yeah.
very polite.
Abby tried to show me that one Harry Styles song that
Hera.
that Clara was playing, like the rock song. It's kind of rock.
Oh yeah.
She was trying, and she's like, "Ben, I thought this would be right up your alley." And I was like,
Oh yeah. Harry Styles is like the one like rock album, and so Claire
what,
tries to like sell me on it.
what song was it? Do you know?
I don't know, but it's
I don't know.
I think that song "Sign of the Times." I'm a fan of that song.
Yeah.
don't know it.
George knows
I know the song.
You
I know the song. It's a fine song. I don't love it.
George likes song where the guy isn't really that good of a singer and he sings funny lyrics. George likes that.
I love the novelty of it.
Yeah.
I think George overplays Waxahachie.
Impossible.
No,
you listen to a lot of Waxahachie at the office, probably.
Whatever your dad turns on, I listen to.
Yeah. He had a
What-
big Waxahachie.
What's your dad's taste in music, George? Because I don't think he doesn't like R&B, right?
It's pretty eclectic, I would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he likes like in terms of old stuff, he loves like the Rolling Stones, Bruce Springsteen, REM,
REM's, yeah.
ELO,
Oh yeah.
a lot of that, and then he likes like probably alternative rock or maybe indie folk,
Yeah.
like Waxahachie and
Folk more than country for sure.
yeah, not a big country guy.
Yeah.
He was, your grandfather.
Oh yeah. Well, my grandpa loved Willie.
He did.
Willie Nelson.
And Waylon.
Yeah.
And Waylon Jennings.
I think that song, Buddy. You know that song?
I don't think so.
It was in Parks and Rec. I think that song's freaking beautiful.
Willie Nelson's freaking cool.
Yeah.
I'm down with Willie more than
Yeah.
any other country singer.
He's got a very unique voice.
yeah.
And isn't
He's like OG country. He's not like pop country. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
the country guy.
that
Yeah.
Carrick is a what is he? A parrot head? What do they call?
Yes.
Oh,
he
yeah.
Yes, he. Why am I blanking? He's a parrot.
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
He loves
I've
Jimmy
gone to a few of those with Carrick, those concerts.
Yeah.
and they're
Are
an
they,
all
are
day.
they fun?
Yeah, they're fine. They're
Yeah.
all people my age or older.
Yeah.
But
That's
they're
fun.
trying to relive their youth, and they have parrot hats on, and they're doing shots down in ice sculpture, and they're,
Yeah.
everyone's in Hawaiian shirts.
A
And
little bit of a weird vibe
it's
there.
harmless. It's yeah, it is a bit of a weird vibe.
I don't know who Jimmy Buffett is.
Really? Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about. I assume it's a song or an album or something.
It's that's like his big thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
I think
know
it's a
what it
song.
is.
They used to play that song in Blenders quite a bit. The Blenders
Margaritaville?
radio. Yeah. It used to come on from time to time.
Yeah, he had one of the biggest followings. You know how the Grateful Dead, people would tour with the Grateful
Yeah.
Dead? Jimmy Buffett was that same way.
Yeah.
But he was, what would you call his? Kind of...
Like island music.
Yeah.
Like classic. Like it's all about literally just like margaritas and like
Is he
being on the beach
like a
and crap.
Pacific Islander himself?
No, no.
Then that's a little weird.
Yeah, it's real weird.
It's almost his islands would be like the Florida Keys or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
You're right. But he was hugely popular. I mean, all the venues he played were huge, and people would follow him around the country.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are those people paying?
What do
are
you mean? What do you mean pay?
like pay for tickets and stuff?
Well, I think I don't know how they got their money. but
Yeah.
They pay just like everybody else.
Yeah, but like if you're just
With
you
the
can't
U-
have a job if you're just following Jimmy
Yeah.
Buffett all the time.
Well, but again, that average age of the person is close to me. So
oh, that's true. So,
So
maybe
they
they've
have
already
money.
worked up their money.
now, if you were to ask that question about the Grateful Dead fans, I don't know what the answer is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. OT's English teacher used to be like a deadhead, right? Old English teacher from Marymount.
Maybe.
How do I remember that and you don't?
I don't know.
Miss Hogan?
I think she said that.
Okay. Wow.
Oh,
much less of an anecdote than I anticipated.
I that's literally it.
Ashton, hit
And
us
I
with
don't-
Smiley's
you know.
question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I do want to say I'm gonna make a controversial comment that we might circle back to. I think Led Zeppelin is a little bit overrated. You think that, George? George, you
Let's
play
let's hash this out now, please.
Okay.
I like Led Zeppelin. Yeah, I really like Led Zeppelin. I don't know.
I like
I think it's
like
good.
4 of their songs, and like some of their hits I'm not really enthused by.
Which
like
one?
A Whole Lot of Love. I don't like that song. Like
I don't
at
love
all.
that song.
But that's like one
Fool,
of
do
their
you like?
classics.
Have you listened to "Fool in the Rain"?
I don't love that song either.
I love that song. Do you make her? Did you make? Do you make?
Yeah, I don't love that either.
I like that song a lot.
I think
Real
this is kinda
hashing.
where-
This is working, right?
This is therapeutic.
I name a song. You don't like it. I like it.
No, here's my 4 Led Zeppelin, and I might not even be able to remember the 4. Stairway to Heaven,
Uh huh.
obviously.
Uh huh.
Ramble On,
Yeah.
duh.
Yeah, Stairway to
don't-
Heaven's so long.
It's really long. There's something about the long build that's like just freaking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stairway to Heaven and Traveling Riverside Blues. Have you heard that song?
I know that name. I don't know if I. I probably know if
It's
I
like I think it's like not an original, but they did a version of it, and it's cool. I like it, and I don't even remember the 4th. So that goes to
What
show
about?
how
Do you,
much.
have
I
you
care
heard "Down
about
by
Led
the Seaside"?
Nope.
Good song. "Tangerine."
Okay, but the thing is, you're just saying words, and the fact that like I don't like "Do Your Maker" or "Fool in the Rain" that much, so I
You
I
should
don't know if
listen
I
to
give
"Down
much
by the
thought.
Seaside's pretty good, and "Tangerine's" also good. So listen to those.
Okay, I'll give him a listen.
Do you like Led Zeppelin, Scott?
Robert Plant is amazing. You know
Yeah,
how, you
that's
know,
true.
You know how
I'll
they
admit it.
say.
I'll admit it.
You know how they say that you've got to go watch hockey live. If you watch it live, it's the greatest sport ever. If you watch it on TV, it's not very.
Haven't heard it, but I
So-
can imagine people saying.
Led Zeppelin is that same way. I went with your dad. We went to see Robert Plant and Alison Krauss sing together.
That's sick.
And I remember Diane before the concert saying he is the sexiest man on earth. Wait till you watch. Everyone's going, oh, gross. He's old.
Yeah.
He got on the stage. It was like watching a panther. He was unbelievable. I've just every move he made, and the crowd was in. He was awesome. So seeing
Yeah.
him live was pretty cool.
That's cool. That sounds cool.
So dope.
And he sounded good doing the music with Alison Krauss, which was completely different than the music he did with Led Zeppelin. And then he threw some of his stuff in. It was great. It was really entertaining. And I am not a big music guy, and I was thoroughly entertained and loved it.
Huh? Yeah.
Everybody after the concert said to Diane, "You're right.
How many people
He's
did you go
incredibly
with?
sexy." We went with like 4 couples.
Maybe
Gates and his
soundbite
wife
that.
went- yeah.
He's incredibly sexy.
Yeah.
We didn't, and PQ, except PQ. Is PQ in that group chat?
No, he's not. That's a friend of Art's from grad school
Yeah.
who's not. And those other friends are mostly
Do you
from
know
high school.
PQ?
I do.
as well?
He's
Yeah.
a nice guy. And
Yeah.
PQ's nickname is just his initials, Paul Quintel.
What
Yeah.
about DeSerpa?
Serp went to Cal Poly with Art.
No, I know, but we didn't.
His nickname is it. We call him
The
Serp. It's just his last. It's a
Yeah.
cut off of his last name.
But all these just sounds like such buddies.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Like I think Hinkleman takes the cake.
Yeah. Even
For-
though,
for
even
most
though it's just
buddy
his
names.
last name.
It's
like-
just his last name.
It sounds like the Sandlot.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all the guys. From
It
the Sandlot,
literally
yeah.
does.
yeah.
It's insane. But it's cool. I honestly I respect it.
You guys have the most like. You guys have such a group of friends. Like it's a freaking
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
group, and
Like
they're all,
in your golf trip, you guys
they're
went
like
on?
the boys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. And a lot of those guys are like what you said from high school. There's a few from
Yeah, that's
college.
cool.
So those are old friendships.
How fun was your football team? Because that was
It was
like
it was super fun, and things weren't as intense back then. So
Yeah.
you could we had a ball. It
Yeah.
was really really fun.
That's cool.
Especially that year that we were really good because those guys were all a year ahead of me. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Our coach would smoke cigarettes out,
Really?
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or they'd swear at you or hit you with their whistle on top of the helmet. All those things you couldn't do today.
Did I? Well, you'd think that, but have I ever told you about my freshman football coach, Coach Archer?
Oh wow.
Was he old school?
Well, old school.
The most.
Meaning openly racist.
His probably worst thing I've ever heard said was there's a kid on my team named Justin, and he was yelling at him but calling him Brandon. And Justin said, "Coach, my name's Justin, not Brandon." And he replied with, "I don't care. You're all just brown."
Which is
Whoa!
What?
was he fired or something?
No, he's kind of a school legend.
Wait, are we allowed to say
Wow.
that? He's gonna get fired now. We've exposed.
No, he's a grandpa.
Don't care
He'll
if he
get
gets
fired. He's a
fired.
grandpa.
Yeah.
Sounds like he deserves it.
Yeah, no, it was. Everyone kind of like no one really took any stock. No one really put any stock in what he said.
But that's just
That was insane. I was
it's just
shocked.
terrible.
Yeah, I don't really imagine like football players like getting offended by that, but at the same time, it's like
It was like
come
you just
on.
can't be saying that.
No.
Yeah. That's insane.
I'm surprised a parent didn't hear about it and do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was kind of just laughed at.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad because that could have gone terribly.
You're glad I was just laughed at?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's the right thing to do there.
Yeah, the right thing to do is wait for him to die. I think
Probably.
he'll be gone.
And just hope it comes sooner rather than later.
Yeah. So hit us with smileys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Smiley. Oh, also, really quick, I'm freaking in love with that song 505. I just like am listening.
By
to it.
Arctic
whole
Monkeys?
album's good,
By
yeah.
Arctic Monkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But
That
I like
song freaking rock.
Do you know how we said "Devil in a New Dress" never gets good? Remember when we were listening to that, and Oliver said, "I keep expecting it to get good." That's
Yeah.
like 505 gets good. That's
Yeah.
what the Devil in a New Dress should do.
But what about a song that's just good the whole time?
I don't think it's that good. Whatever, move on.
I mean,
what about, I like Marty Bum. That's a good song.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to the Arctic Monkeys that much, but I just freaking heard that song and it's cool. Okay, Smiley's question. Did you ever attend a rainy game in Autzen Stadium? I don't know what that is. What's
Okay, so I went to University of Oregon.
But
Autzen
I'm
Stadium,
surprised that you're not
Oh.
asking how does the Smiley know this?
I don't know that question.
No,
So
no.
Autzen.
Wait,
so you
wait. Smiley is. Do you know Smiley?
No.
He's the. What,
He's the guy who asked the question.
He's the attendance officer at San Marcos,
Oh, is he the one?
and he's
that,
also a football coach and a track coach.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
he is the.
he
80
never went to Oregon, but he is the 805 Duck. He like loved them. He's just loved their sports program since he was a little kid.
His fantasy football name was Go Duck You.
Yeah, he's all in on the Ducks, and it's pretty rad. He's got like all he's into like gear and stuff, so he loves it.
Some of my favorite memories were going to Duck football games. Back when I went, they were not very good. They were just starting to break the top 25. They had a lot of junior college transfers. But my fraternity, we would go to the game at 9 a.m. and you would take 15 to 20 kegs and you'd entertain 3 sororities, and you'd sit there and you'd drink beers and laugh and giggle all day, and then you go watch the game. And it was so fun to do. And I remember back then, and I'm not really answering his question about the rain, but back then, USC and University of Washington were really great. And we beat them in back-to-back home games. And, the crowd just went berserk. And we never sat down the whole time, and everyone lost their voice, and everyone's arm in arm and screaming. It was just a blast. But to his question, yes, I went to a lot of rainy games, and they were cold and miserable. We played Oregon State every year. They were our rival, and they were in the Pac-12, and they called that the Civil War game. It's one of the oldest rivalry games in sports. And the 2 times we went to Corvallis, it was freezing rain.
Is that the Oregon State Stadium?
Yes, that's Oregon State's town. I don't know what the stadium's called, but every time we go there, the score was like 3-0, and it was freezing rain. It was horrible. We were like one of 10 people in the stands. It was the worst experience ever. But Autzen was a really fun experience. I really like going to games.
Yeah.
It was great.
That Smiley went to the Rose Bowl.
That we went to?
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, he went with Ben Partee
And Josh
fun.
Brown.
and Josh Brown. Yeah.
Podcast royalty.
That was really fun. It's interesting now that we're in this pandemic to think that we went to an event with hundreds of thousands of people packed in like sardines to the Rose Bowl.
It's freaking like watching movies. Sometimes like sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, that looks normal, and then like I don't know what triggers it, but I'm like, wait, what are they doing? Like put on masks and move apart, and I'm like, oh, it's fine.
Was that a handshake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the most friggin' trite commentary of the past 8 months. But
Maybe.
come on, guys.
I have dreams. Like I guess COVID is not drilled into me enough for me to be social distancing and wearing a mask in my dreams.
Right.
So, but it is enough for me to be wary of that, kind of on a subconscious level in my dreams. So in all my dreams, I'm sort of anxious and scared of people, but not really for a reason.
Do you
that I can put
typically
my finger
remember
on.
Do you remember a lot of dreams that you have?
Yeah, probably.
I wish I did. I never do. I
Really?
remember one dream a month or something. I don't know.
I feel a week maybe.
Wow, that's sick.
We should ask him a few more questions.
I do have to go soon. Can I ask
Oh,
you a
yeah.
question about Smiley? Is Smiley his right name? Am I saying that correctly?
Yes.
Is he from Oregon?
It's not his real name is Juan Carlos, but he goes by.
He looks like, is he the guy that you said the crossing guard?
No.
No, he's the attendance officer. He works in the office.
Okay, I haven't seen him. Was he from Oregon?
That's
No,
that,
he
that's,
just watched him growing up.
that's Larry. Thinking of Larry.
Oh,
Larry
you're
seems
thinking
like
of
a nice
Larry.
man.
He's
Larry's
a
the
Raiders
goat.
fan.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Oregon Connection and Raiders.
So the only other question is from someone named Kennedy Frizzell. I don't know who that is.
Oh,
That's Peter Frizzell's little sister.
that Peter plays in my water polo.
Oh, okay. All right. And he said she. Yeah. She said Ben gave me his Blender's card. Do you want it back? I assume that's directed at Scott.
Yeah, I gave it for her birthday, and
A Blender's card or yours?
just A.
Oh, sounds like
So-
a gift.
She can keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not. You're good, Kennedy. Don't sweat it.
It's nice of her to ask, though.
Yeah.
Wait, the question was, do you want the present you gave me for my birthday? back?
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm honestly not sure why she's even thinking that. It's a gift.
maybe there's no money left on it.
No, there's. Well, I don't know.
Maybe she thinks
Yeah.
you reuse them or something. You're gonna put.
We're
some-
good, Kennedy.
Yeah.
Thanks,
kind
though.
of you. Kind of.
Super sweet of you,
Nice
Kennedy.
thought.
Sort of a logistical question.
yeah.
Could have been a text, but I'm so glad.
No, guys.
Podcast.
Ask us any question.
Yeah. Unless they're bad.
No,
right?
even if they're bad.
they're bad,
we'll look at them and
we'll
we'll
just
Yeah.
veto
we just
them.
won't
So
answer
yeah,
it.
leave
We'll
that up
make
to
fun
us.
of you.
Don't
Yeah.
don't censor yourself. We'll censor you for you.
Yeah, and harshly,
Yeah.
has been made so very clear.
Yeah.
That's how you build a listenership.
Yeah. So
They love it. They love it.
thank you for coming,
Yeah.
Dad. You gotta go. Well, we're gonna carry on the 4 of us for a little more. If you gotta go.
Thank you for having me. It was fun to watch you guys do this. It was
Yeah.
fun.
All right.
Yeah,
What,
this was,
what outro
awesome.
music do we want?
No, I was gonna say applause.
Oh.
Applause and then after. Wait. Let me just say
Wait,
this.
we're not. If we're gonna keep going, there's
Yeah.
no outro to be.
I
had.
say we cut and resume.
No, we're
no,
good.
We're gonna keep going.
This rounds out our all. We've done all 3 dads now. So score.
Yep.
we're gonna get Ivan on again.
Yeah.
We can do it. Let's
Because
do
I
it
wasn't.
again.
I wasn't on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Boom.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
Thank you.
There's that applause.
There's that applause.
You're not.
Should we adjust the camera?
So yeah.
I'll do it real quick.
I'm
I'm doing it, man.
It sounds like it's not gonna work.
So you guys want to play some trivia?
Oh my gosh.
I think that's what I tried to leave a
And
voicemail
shows it.
about.
Oh, I think we do have a voicemail. No, that was really funny, actually.
Was it good?
No, it was good. Let's play this.
Before the podcast,
There was two, because, like, yeah, okay, this is the whole arc. I forgot about this.
Do the second one.
I
Or you
feel
can
like
do
we need
both.
the whole arc, because the first one's really funny.
The first.
Or my line is my line of sight.
yeah, it's good. Shot looks good.
Oh, we also got one.
Oh, drat.
What?
Line of sight's not ideal. That's
That's
okay.
fine.
All right, we're right here.
Okay.
I just want to say before the podcast, I said, "Did we get any voicemails?" And OT said, "Yeah, but they're all crap." And then it turns out that Ben left too. So,
I forgot about
That's-
these,
that's
because
kinda
these
fun.
are actually
I'm
really
gonna move
funny.
it slightly.
okay.
I don't know.
No, we also...
George is
Also,
like OCD
while you're
about
up there, take it off of 0.8 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was on 0.8, because
Oh,
to get everyone in the shot.
that's fine.
Ashley just waved away. No, she's good. We're
Yeah,
good.
no.
You're good.
I thought you stopped. We weren't filming anymore. So
He did go
take
to
it
work, so
down.
we rapid fired questions. And then,
And then we're gonna continue solo.
yeah.
Yep.
we got peanut bars now. Dope.
Zope.
Dope.
Proud sponsor of the show.
Let's, no.
Thank you.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we have... I forgot about these questions. I said they were crap because
Thank you.
Tiana left some questions or left some voicemails, and
Those were crap.
they were just incoherent.
Okay.
They weren't anything.
Well, let me.
Well, I
let's
think it
hear
was
'em.
because I said leave a voicemail, and she didn't know what to say, so she just kind of didn't say anything.
Let's at least hear them.
All right.
These are so good.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Ivan bars, guys. Eat them. Buy them.
proud sponsor of the
Buy
show.
them, eat them. I mean, once you buy them, you don't have to eat them. Actually, you can do whatever you want with
Well,
them.
you should eat them.
Can I have a
I mean,
water?
yeah.
Thank you.
You could give them away too.
I have water here. Thank you, though.
George came prepared.
Call it a minced cocktail, George.
All right,
Very just-
so-
when you're chewing, I'm gonna say when you're chewing, get away from the mic because it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's like an ASMR thing.
No. Are you done? Are you not recording?
We're still recording.
We're rolling, baby.
Do you want anything more than water? Like
Oh no, water's perfectly fine. Thank you.
All right, so
Guys,
voicemails.
Wait, guys. We're leaving that in. We're not cutting crap. Man.
It's
Yeah.
so authentic.
That's kind of just a look in our lives.
You're along for the ride.
It's a mise en
suckers.
scene.
It's a mise en scene.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with this one because this one's just a little funny.
Who's it from?
It's from Tiana, friend of the show, guest of the show.
That's OG's girlfriend. If you guys don't remember from episode, I want to say 7.
All right, let's see.
Hi.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Good. Applause. Hit the applause.
Nice job, Tiana. Thank you.
Now, to be fair, I think that was sort of on me because I told her to test the voicemail system, and she did. So,
Yeah.
Good for her.
Did her job. Did it well.
yeah. Also, yeah, I fixed the voicemail. So before it would like ring for a while and then say like this Google Voice caller is not available. And now it just goes straight to voicemail, and it says,
That's sick.
and it's like a recording of me saying, "This is the gift of Gab." Podcast line, leave a message. I was thinking we could record a better voicemail though at some point. Okay, let's move right along here. We got one from Emma.
Oh,
We haven't played this one.
a second for Emma. She's prolific with
Yeah.
it. She's prolific with it.
She holds the all-time record.
Hey, what's up? It's Emma, and I've got my roomies here.
Oh.
Hey, guys. This is Rach Dog.
Oh.
Ashton.
I didn't.
What up? It's Jay, homie.
Hey,
We
homie.
got the whole gang here, and we're just saying hey because we've never had formal introduction, so that's the squad. Okay. Nice to meet you guys. Yeah. You're killing it. Yep. That works. Okay, bye.
Nice.
Bye, guys.
Look at that.
See you, all those guys. You know.
Rage Dog. J homie. Ashbone. What's up?
Wait, so it is Rage Dog.
No, it's Rach. It's Rachel, Jaden, and Ashley.
Okay.
So it's Rach Dog.
Rage Dog.
I christened them Rach Dog, Ashbone, and J homie.
Oh, that was you came up with that.
J
I
Homie
did,
roasted our
yeah.
TikTok. She didn't roast it, but I sent it to a lot of people, including Emma, and I said, "What do you think of the TikTok? Get feedback from people," because we posted like an introductory TikTok to the show.
Is that our
and-
only TikTok still?
Yeah.
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 I've got a highlight picked out
Ready to roll. Oh, let's do that after the show.
that you can lip sync.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Emma said she liked it. Jay Homie said the transitions need a little work.
Which they did.
So-
Which, to be honest,
What am I gonna do? Make him freaking like get some iMovie transitions
need
on there?
no,
get a
no, you
bond
just needed to be more snappy. I think. Those
Okay, well,
those
I
idiots
don't know how
needed
to
their
edit.
sugar.
I don't know how to
The
trim.
pacing
crap in-
was all off.
I don't know how to trim crap in TikTok, so you're out of luck, Jay Homie.
All right.
Ashton, you did absurdly well.
Thank you.
I think it was a good TikTok too.
George.
I like
George.
I like the end of it when I have my feet up and it takes me a really long time to say thanks for watching.
Yeah, that's good. Or when you go, these are little craps. Little baby craps.
So we've actually got a 2 voicemail arc here, and I'm just gonna play it for you because this really speaks for itself.
It's really good.
Um,
It's a little bit my sister and I did.
Yeah, it was
Is Abby on it too?
It was left at 9 a.m. So at that point, Ben had been awake for 7 hours. 'Cause that's how early he gets up.
Okay. Oh, for water polo, right?
Yeah.
So,
For water polo, naturally.
I had already broken the ice, so it was,
looks like we just got a voicemail right now, this very second.
Oh, that's fun.
That's
from
crazy.
who? Play that now.
Should I play that now? Okay.
Sure.
Let's hope
We
it's not
haven't-
vulgar.
We haven't
Yeah,
screened it.
let's
Oh,
Guys,
well.
if it's vulgar, oopsie poopsie.
Hi, sweeties. This is your mom. I love you guys. Kiss Dad.
Good job, guys. Keep up the good work.
No.
Love you, bye.
That's very wholesome.
That was awesome.
Love you too.
At first, I thought it was Tiana, and then I realized it was your mom. So,
Nice. Thanks, guys.
thank you.
We will try to keep up the good work.
Yeah,
Yeah, the voicemails are fun, even if they're sort of lacking in content.
they're just fun to play.
Mom,
We played it. It was really good.
It was good, Polly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. There she is. There she is. All right. So the 2 voicemail arc.
This is a little bit.
This one's just it's pretty funny. Okay.
Hey, guys. It's Ben. Just calling in, checking on you guys. You know.
Yeah. My sister goes, "Are you calling the voice? Are you calling the podcast?" And then I end it. And then
you
here's
end
the
it.
second part.
Wait. First of all, it's a beautiful cliffhanger, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
brilliantly directed.
Interrupted by Abby. Let's see. Let's play this next one. Hold up.
Hey, guys. Sorry about my sister. Oh, my gosh. Crazy stuff. So suggestion, you guys should do more trivia. I think they'd really like that. It's been a really great segment.
And that's it.
That's it.
Nice.
That's great.
I just calls it like I see
Now,
it.
we have, as of recording this, we haven't posted our first episode that contains trivia.
It doesn't matter because it'll be out before this.
Yeah, I know, but we don't know if you guys loved it or not.
Oh, true.
As
Oh,
of
right.
recording this. So comment, if you're seeing this, comment everywhere you see fit if you loved it or not.
We should just assume they do and play some right now, right?
I think it's a fun bit. I like it.
It's not a
Yeah.
bit; it's a segment, and it's super fun.
So wrong on both accounts, George.
We gotta have like bumper music for the segments. Like a little
That'd be
like
fun.
2-second like little riff. It's like trivia.
It's trivia time or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's
like the different Smirch Evil Incorporated.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, like that. Do we have any more questions?
I may have just aspirated a little bit of bar.
gross.
These are so.
George
good.
doesn't even
The
know what
homemade
aspirated
ones.
means. George,
He's
what
like,
is-
oh, it has-
define aspirate, George.
I think he means it. I think he thinks it means farting because it's like aspirating.
Does it mean farting?
It's from the root ass.
Comes from
It's Latin, right? From ass.
It comes from the Latin word ass.
No, George, define aspirate, please.
Yeah, George.
It's like when you cough and like some bar comes up.
So close though.
No, wrong.
It's sort of the opposite.
When you breathe the bar down.
Yeah.
Oh, into your air pipe.
Yeah.
Who's this? Oh, I'm looking at these questions we got on Instagram. Who is this Owen Reese kid?
He's in Ben's grade. Him and Ben, they're like friends.
Seems like they're enemies based on these questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He went hard on Ben.
You're friend with him. And
Yeah, I
so are
know.
you.
I used to skate with Owen a bit.
He saw me bonk my head, and I got a mild concussion one time skating, and he saw it go down.
Oh yeah, you're trying to do a board side front shove.
Yeah. I slipped out. Smashed my head on the concrete. That's my Harry Styles impression, guys.
Are we out of questions?
Well, we've got a lot of questions. The question is, are they quality?
No,
What?
most of them, all the
No.
others are just, there's the Claire's throwaway and then Owen Reese's
All right. Well, good effort, guys. Oh, Benji Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Lock in. This one's for you, bud. Benji DM'd me, and he said, like,
Was it this on the podcast account or was this
it was on my personal account.
was this
so
related to the podcast?
He doesn't really know the
Yeah.
pipeline. Doesn't have the pipeline down yet.
he was all mixed up. Give me a second here. Ashton spilled because he's klutzy.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did.
Klutz is not a word. I just realized.
Is it not?
He's klutzy.
Clumsy or you're a klutz. I think I just put them together.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go clean up. I'm gonna go use the powder room.
The diva. He's so.
Did you get it on the pants?
Yeah, this is the beginning of
I
Ashton's
got it on
diva
my
stage.
jacket, which
Oh,
is
no.
arguably worse.
All that denim. All right,
Oh, on
so
the
I'll
fur.
take this. I'll take this opportunity to address
Oh no.
Dear.
Benji's question. He thinks I'm good at football, and so he was like, why aren't you playing college football? And I'll tell you, Benji, because if I played college football, I would probably play at some Midwestern D3 school or Santa Barbara City College. Neither of which I want to do, and I think I'd rather just go to a college I want to go to.
Why don't you play at Harvard?
That's actually not a bad question. Why don't I play at Harvard? Well, I'll just get in academically and then walk on and make the team.
Yeah.
That's honestly a pretty chill plan.
You guys want to play a prank on Ashton?
As a fun prank, what if we did trivia while we were
Yeah. Yeah.
Somehow I saw that coming.
So yeah, Benji, that's why. If you frickin' even listen, you little bugger. No. I'm just kidding. I like Benji. He's cool.
So
I had a bit of a funny take. I was playing Quiplash with the boys last night, and
were you on Discord?
wasn't on Discord. I was on. We were on Zoom, and I had a bit of a funny take, but I have absolutely no clue what it was.
But he was funny.
It was.
Trust me, guys. I was hilarious.
No, Ashton, what was my funny take last night on Quiplash? I said, I'll say that on the podcast.
What?
Remember I said something last night on Quiplash, and I said, I should say that on the podcast?
Oh shoot! Yeah. Gosh, I don't remember.
Me neither.
You did say the prompt was cardboard. Now with
A new ad slogan for cardboard.
and you said 25% more surface. What did you
I
say?
just said more surface area.
Yeah, it's a new type of cardboard, cardboard with
Now with more blank.
more blank. And George said surface area.
This is bigger.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny.
God, it was.
George, you were hot and cold last night.
I was burning up, and then I went freezing.
I was cold, but I kind of flew under the radar as cold the entire time. I didn't make a show of it.
Did you get all your questions in? Because that's the
No
one problem.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of them I didn't.
Yeah, that's your worst problem.
No, it's honestly I haven't been struggling with that because it was on Zoom, so there was a 3-second delay.
Nah.
So I think I'd have more time than I did.
I don't buy it.
You need that last 3 seconds. That's where your really good ideas come out. It's the last 3 seconds.
Well, sometimes you can't really think of anything, and you use that last bit to just put something on. And so sometimes I couldn't even get the something on.
Ashton, George wanted to play a prank on you by playing trivia, and I said no. I said we have to wait for Ashton to play trivia.
That's exactly
I
how
thought it would
went
be a
down.
hilarious bit.
Yeah.
But we should play, right?
I'm down. I think fun little intro music to our trivia segment. We got to think of some more segments.
I could make some.
If we could do
What up?
Tale from Behind the Counter, but it'd be better if I was working at Blender during it.
Yeah.
You've got a lot though, right?
Yeah, but I forgot. I should
Some-
have wrote them down.
Yeah, they were.
Some,
so
and also
fun.
some of them are after there's definitely a good core amount, but once you get past the good ones,
the
it's kind of
classics.
just
Some of them are a bit. Yeah,
not that fun.
not as good. Yeah.
Oh.
I have one. One time, this kid came in and he ordered a tropical mango, and I think so we made it for him, and it was too chunky, I guess, so we reblended it, and and he wanted another supplement, so we put it in. We were whatever. and then he like grabs it and starts walking away, and he basically just like throws it, like
What?
like it's here. I'll show you.
Yeah, we got video. Nice.
Yeah, video.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube. If you're on Spotify, go to YouTube.
For our
right
audio
now.
listeners, if you're driving right now, I will do live commentary of what Ben is doing.
Yeah. If you're driving, don't go to YouTube.
Okay,
We're
he's
begging.
walking.
He put down his cup.
He just
I don't know if you're on video.
He grabbed it.
Maybe you
it's
are.
almost like he forgot it and he started to walk and he just went
He just threw it.
through it.
Was it like so? It was on the
basically-
counter or something?
Yeah, it was on the counter, and it's like he almost just forgot that he had a drink to grab. And just like
And then he like reached behind him and then like kind of flung it
yeah,
underhand.
fell off and the smoothie went everywhere. And I was like, "Yep, that
That
sounds about
sucks.
right?"
Wait, that sounds like he just did that on purpose. How do you do that on accident?
I don't just be dumb. I don't know.
Wait, was he like, oh, sorry? Or was he like,
Yeah, no, he was sorry. Like,
Smoothie sucks. That wasn't an accident.
yeah, I thought he was like, just like smashed it on the wall.
oh no.
After he went through all that effort to freaking remake his whole smoothie.
Yeah.
What's
I
the,
should hope.
wait,
not.
did you like make him another one or?
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
George? That's actually annoying that I can't remember what you said because I remember it being funny.
Oh, it wasn't
Yeah.
the cardboard. That wasn't the.
Was it
No.
something about
Okay,
La
good.
Colina? Because I remember it was when I was right there because I switched places. I was sitting there and then I sat there, and that's when we were talking about La Colina.
I got no clue, man.
Wait,
Yeah, I
who'd you
forget
guys
to.
play Quiplash with?
All the Beesies.
Thomas, Aiden, Luca, Henry, Chris, me, and Ashton.
Do I know any of those people?
No.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Okay.
Luca's mom. That's the origin of Luca's mom.
That's a whole group that we have to get on the podcast. Like that's
I don't
I don't know
well,
if we
not
can
the
get
whole
we
group.
can't
No,
get
I
them
know.
all at once.
Yeah,
I know,
we'll get
but,
some.
like,
We gotta get
I'm
some
saying
of those
like
guys
that's
on.
like everyone can have, or like whoever
Yeah.
you think can have their.
Yeah.
So.
We'll get some
Yeah.
of those guys on.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't know yet.
That's true.
Um.
What's going on here, man? Should we do some trivia? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yep. Mhm. that's a safe bet.
Oh my
probably.
gosh, George.
Well, I don't know. Are we stagnant right now or what?
No, we're not.
Are we just chilling?
We're just
chilling.
we're doing
It's Saturday
trivia.
morning.
George,
Come.
tell me about your driving. Go down the wrong way on any one-ways recently?
Oh, I did.
Oh,
my,
that's a podcast highlight.
I had my driving test.
Oh yeah.
On
Oh yeah.
Friday.
Ben aced his driving test.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Got 15 wrong out of 15 possible to get wrong.
So didn't ace it, but
No, I got 100% actually.
It's actually a misnomer. He got 100%.
Wait. Wait, what test was this? The written,
The license test.
License.
the behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you made
Oh.
the maximum number of mistakes? while
Yeah.
still
Well,
succeeding.
mistakes-
100%.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
so it's an A
mistake?
plus.
which mistakes did you make?
It's actually all a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
So basically, when you have the right of way and you're driving through an intersection, and so there's two stop signs on either side, and you just have a straight, and there's no stop sign for you.
Okay.
You have to like physically turn your
Oh
head,
yeah. That's
both
some,
ways.
That's some
Bull
BS.
crap.
and I use my eyes.
Because that's what you look with.
No, exactly.
I don't look with the sides of my head.
Yeah.
That's something that they do in driving tests.
No, yeah, no, Ashton. It's like it's dumb. Like
Yeah.
and I did like, I drove through like 7 intersections. That's like 7 points off.
Ooh.
just what
That's
did he not tell you after the first one?
No,
Like
No,
what,
they
did he
don't.
Just,
No, he just snickered to himself. He wrote something on his pad.
goes,
and went like
well,
He goes,
well.
Wait.
One,
where did you?
2, 3, 4.
Where did you take it?
the downtown one.
Oh, okay.
That's harder, George.
Yeah, it's harder. I
Yeah.
took it in Galena.
I don't
which
like
is
driving
easier.
downtown.
Me neither.
Dude, the dude that I took it.
Don't
with
get
was
scared.
Terrible.
No, no. Pipe up when you get your freaking permit, Ash.
I'm just gonna wait till I'm 18. No, here's so I
Why are
did.
you doing a voice for your actual opinion?
Because that's what people say, and
yeah, people
I've
like
Like you,
become that.
yeah, that's you.
I've become that, but it's still kind of funny.
No, so the guy was tallying up all the things I did wrong, and I see it's 15,
Oh.
and I don't know if I didn't know if you get 15 wrong because I knew that's the max. I didn't know if that's a pass or fail.
Oh yeah.
So he was like,
Yeah.
like I saw I got 15 wrong, and then he like turns the paper over and he like shows me what I did wrong, and the whole time I had like no idea if I passed.
And he said, "I'm sorry, but you've passed."
No, but
And
he,
then-
The
like-
failure test
he, like, all-
of success.
he accidentally almost checked like the unsatisfactory box, and then he like went up. So I don't. And
he went like this. He was about to check it. And he was like,
Maybe he just
And then he
didn't.
did
Maybe
that.
he just didn't want to be in the car with you ever again. So he just like, oh,
Yeah.
I'll pass him.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to
Probably.
do this again.
And then the other thing I got wrong was at a red light. When,
Don't go.
Yeah.
That's the mistake.
The one other thing I did wrong was when I was at a red light and I killed a few pedestrians by just blazing right.
I hit
through.
some bikers, but it was fine. No,
They're in the hospital in critical condition.
but I got my license. So
If they survive, I get my license.
no, I was turning.
Keep fighting.
You got it, guys.
Stay strong.
Do
it for me. If not yourselves, then Ben.
You guys are fine, right? Just get out of the hospital. Just wake up from your coma.
Guys-
You're fine.
guys, suck it up.
Guys,
Walk it
wake.
off.
Just wake up. No, I was.
Think of someone else for
I was-
one.
I was turning right on a red light, and so you have to turn like right on through the bike lane. And so I checked my mirror for bikers because in case a biker's going straight,
Right,
I
yeah.
can. And I have to. I'm supposed to like turn my shoulder.
But again, you turn those just your eyes, which are used to see things.
Yeah.
No, it's
not enough. It could you just looking at something with your eyes doesn't really give you the full picture.
no, literally
visually.
Like you should when you're taking it, you should just be going like this the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like
Just constantly do it, like scanning a 180 with your your head and
Yeah.
shoulders.
Now that you say that, turning right on a red light, checking for bikers, I don't think I do that.
yeah, I know.
I don't think
Well,
I do that.
You drive a Tesla, so you can do anything you want.
It would be like, caution, biker.
Yeah.
Right next to you,
You'd probably-
dumbass.
You dumbass.
The biker would be honored to slam into a Tesla.
Like, oh, how do these handles work? You're all mangled on the ground. That's let me see that screen, man.
How much money do you save on gas?
That's like an iPad, kind of.
I heard you can play video games.
Dude, that's sick.
It's got like freaking bones popping out.
You should be suing me.
Hey, nice car, man. I'm sorry.
Sorry for the damage I just did to your car.
It's a beautiful vehicle, man. It's the future. It's the future. I really believe that.
No. Speaking of bikers, when we hiked Seven Falls, that you guys know from the last podcast last weekend, and when George and I were driving there, we were going along Foothill.
Oh yeah, and there was like a bike crash. We didn't see it happen, but there was like a.
Like this lady like laying on the ground, not moving, with like a bunch of people around her.
Oh my god.
But-
And like her bike right next to her.
Oh my
But
God.
I think she was like talking, so she was alive. But
She was only paralyzed from the neck down.
Yeah, true.
it was right
It
by your
fine.
house. Actually, it's right. It was on Foothill, like right there.
Wait, when was that?
Wait.
On like Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because one time we saw a giant blood stain on the road. God.
Wait,
Like right down there.
Was it it could have been an animal?
It
Now, 'cause
could
there's
not
an
have
a-
been an
there's
animal because the
ambulance.
night before I
Oh, okay.
was driving and there was like 2 ambulances, like police cars, fire engine, like everything.
It's kind of weird.
Maybe that was just for like a raccoon or something.
Well, they're really cute with that mask.
They're like Berkowitz, kind
They're
of.
like-
The Nature's Bandit.
Nature's Bandit. I think those sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like in movies, when people get like badly injured, like how much blood, does that happen? Like if you get your finger, like does blood like squirt out? Like it's like a.
That's like a
Squirt?
Tarantino thing. or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know
Yeah.
if
It's
it
not real.
squirts. Maybe if you
It's coming out. I don't know if it's like
Gushing.
pressurized. Like,
Yeah.
Probably, maybe. I feel like if you hit a certain artery, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting. Okay,
Wait. No, there's some good anecdotes to be had about driving lessons.
yeah.
Oh
have
my-
one
yeah.
too.
Because people who teach driving lessons, like when you get your permit, and
Yeah.
they're the like weird. That's a weird group of people. So if you're in a
'Cause
car with them
yeah.
for 2 hours straight, there's bound to be some like weird little stuff that happens.
Is it 2 hours? It's really 2 hours.
It's 2 hours, and
It's 3 times you have to
it's
do it.
yeah,
You have to do that.
I
You
did
have
it
to- it's-
once, but I think because I got mine late.
yeah. No,
wait till I'm 18.
Yeah, so it's like you have to get 6 hours total of driving lessons, 2 hours in the car, and this what I had. The first lady I had was she had like a bit of road rage as an instructor, and so one time like a guy was driving too slow. She was all about speeding too, and it was my first lesson, and we were driving on Foothill like towards like San Marcos, kind of like past Ben's house, that
Yeah.
like long straight part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, so the speed limit's here 45, but let's just get it up to 60. And it was like my first time on a road. It's like, it's chill. People always drive too slow. It pisses me off. First time ever on a road. And I was like, oh, sick.
She's a driving
Yeah.
instructor. What?
15 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Come on, this doesn't need to take. Let's not make this longer than it needs to be.
Let's break the sound barrier.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I get paid a flat fee. I don't get paid by the hour. Let's speed this along.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're a bitch. You don't want to speed? And then one time she was like encouraging me to tailgate a guy who was driving too slow. She was like, get up there. Come on, get up in there.
What?
And I was like, and I got a little closer. She's like, all right, well, back off. Come on.
Light a fire under this guy's ass.
Land the horn for a couple seconds.
Give him a little love tap. Come on.
Kiss his bumper. Do it.
But that's so bad. That's her one job is to be
Yeah.
a cautious
She was probably the
driver.
most normal one I had. I had 3.
Wait, and that was the most normal?
Yeah, because she was a pretty like just mellow person. Like not mellow, but like you could have a conversation with her and be like, oh, okay, you're
Because going 15 miles an hour over the speed limit in your driving test is an automatic instant failure,
Yeah.
right? Like that's so weird that she
Yeah.
would tell you to do that.
Also, during the driving test, I was like, my armpits were like freaking. I was like drenched, and I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, during the actual test?
Yeah.
I did my senior portraits recently, and the jacket was hot, but also I was just like
The
sweating.
jacket was hot, and so were you.
Yeah, that was that.
I looked dapper. I looked off.
You never sent me a photo.
Oh, no,
I
George
did.
did send a photo.
Yo, why you stupid?
Yeah.
Check your text.
Ashton.
Ben said the hot thing already. In
Yeah,
the
no,
group
you
chat.
we literally just said we said the same thing.
Yeah, you
I never even saw that. That's crazy.
Yeah, cry me
Show-
a river.
That actually,
Show 'em, Ashton.
an anecdote
Show
from Quiplash last night, similar to that, saying the exact same thing. The prompt was an inappropriate theme for a set of children's pajamas, and Aiden Speak and I both said assless chaps in the same, like the exact same everything.
What was the prompt?
An inappropriate theme for a set of children's pajamas.
That's kind of like it's not like the obvious one.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
It's kind of like weird that you guys both said the same thing.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Wait, Tier, you're gonna show Ashton.
Show Ashton
Yeah,
the
show
picture.
me the
man.
text because I didn't see
yeah.
that. That's actually funny. That we
You're
said
like
that.
weirdly bad at checking your texts, man.
I swear, I just no. It's because
It's
my
not on
freaking phone was
No, it's not on Telegram.
my
That's all.
phone was broken for a day.
What's up with that?
No, but you were
You're switching or something.
you had internet. You were
Are you guys
at home.
Switching to
don't
what?
receive
To a new
text.
like a
You don't receive text.
new service
or calls.
provider.
iMessage. Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Incorrect.
I think you do.
Incorrect.
Dude,
Here's the picture.
No, I think you do.
don't say
Ashton.
no because you definitely don't because it turned. That's funny. You're making a little face and it's just like George taking a mirror selfie is kind of weird.
Yeah. It's not really my forte.
Yeah, I can tell you're like sort of like you're kind of like a
a
dad
dad,
looking at
yeah.
a screen.
Yeah.
They hold it really far away.
my
Yeah.
dad
When he has
when
beers.
when he films a thing, when he has beers with his buddies too, invariably whenever they open a beer and they take a sip and they go like this,
Yeah.
and like appraise the label like
From far.
always but
From afar.
Yeah, after they take their first step and they go like,
Even it could be it could on the second beer it could be the same beer again. Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, they just drink
Oh, it
the
hasn't
same beer
changed.
every
It hasn't
time.
Yeah.
changed. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Just checking.
No, I gotta put up my defenses. I didn't get any of this because my phone wasn't working.
Well,
it's okay.
Your,
It doesn't-
Your commentary was trite because Ben already went there, did that. So
Well, I guess it just means we're on the same page.
Yeah.
okay, fine. Whatever.
No. There's
Let's
definitely-
move on.
There's a segment about this driving instructor.
Yeah. My second driving instructor was, I think he was Korean because he played a lot of Korean music and he.
How do you know it was Korean music?
Because he said.
K-pop.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people like K-pop.
Yeah.
But he was also just Korean.
Okay.
But he had me drive up into the mountains, like pretty on like little roads that are like. That's not the help I need, man. I'm not trying to like learn how to drive on like tight little
Yeah.
one-way
Yeah,
mountain roads.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like scary because I was a new driver and like on like the side of cliffs and stuff. And then he was playing music and he played like one kind of sad Korean song. He's like, damn, this got me in my feels. And then he just started playing sadder and sadder Korean music. And then like 5 songs in, he like put up his hoodie. And then he's just on his phone. He's just on his phone, like curled up, playing just sad Korean music. And then one time he's like, hey, pull over, man. And I was like, what? And he like took a picture of the sunset and put it on his story. And I'm like, all right, how do I get home, dude? Where are we?
So weird.
We're in the mountains right now.
Pull over so I can take a what?
He put it on his story with like I don't know, some freaking classic emojis or something.
I thought you were gonna be like, you're on like a mountain road and he's like playing this Korean music. He's like, what if we just like went over the edge? Like, what if we could just die?
No, but he was like all in his feels, and I was like, dude, do your freaking job.
Yeah,
what are you
what?
doing here?
Yeah, my driving instructor the first time, we would just like drive around Goleta, and he goes on his phone for most of the time, and I look over and he's just on Tinder.
Oh my gosh.
And he's an older guy, but the girls on his Tinder were like 20 something.
Oh God! Wait, how old was he?
He probably like 50 something.
Oh, dude.
Yikes.
Yikers.
He was really nice. But he would and
Yeah, majorly. Oh, wait.
no, don't. He was nice.
Dude, John Mayer pisses me off.
I think George is looking to go back to
Go
your
back to your
basement.
basement.
Go back to your basement, nerd.
That's good.
I think that's our best soundbite.
And,
Yeah.
And then he would always eat food like in the car. And one time he
That's
opened
weird.
up this giant thing of potato salad
Oh
with
God!
just like a fork, and he was just like shoveling it into his mouth.
It's kind of pungent.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, you're in an
Don't-
enclosed space.
The masks helped because you just wear your mask.
All right.
Oh right.
Got freaking Tinder in one hand, potato salad in the other.
No, yeah.
Zero attention to the road.
No,
An inexperienced driver.
and he
at
would just say the
wheel.
same thing. He just keep going straight. Good job. Keep going straight. Yeah. Keep going right here. Stay in this lane. Like he would say, like stay in this lane when it was just like I couldn't.
There's not really anywhere else
I
to go.
couldn't.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm going on foothill, and it's like either I stay in this lane or I crash into oncoming traffic. So
Great advice.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna stay in the lane.
This one? Oh, cool.
Wait, that one where the cars are coming at me,
Yeah.
or this lane? No, did your guys' driving instructors like? Mine was like totally normal and like instructed me.
yeah. So
Didn't
no.
really?
Didn't
So
go on
no.
their phone.
I was 0 for 3 in that regard.
Did your drive?
I was 0 for 2.
Did they instruct you?
My
A little, yeah.
I
they
had
did
one.
a little
I had
of
a like a refresher before my test on Thursday. So on Wednesday I had one, and the guy was like, he was like just super anal about everything. Like I got
The instructor was?
yeah, like I got in the car and I was like gripping the steering wheel, like, and I was just gripping. And he's like, stop gripping it like that. What are you doing? Loosen up. And I just like have my hands here, and then he's like, okay, grip it a little more. And I'm just like, I was like, okay, this is, and that was like as we were going down my hill. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a terrible 2 hours.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then like, I guess I was like moving my hands a little like this, like shaking the wheel.
That's
a little.
what I was doing. Yeah, that happened. Same thing with me. He
And
told
but-
me not to do that, but
And like he like
Wait,
he's like,
you're doing this?
yeah.
sort of like you're like doing like little micro adjustments, but like you don't really need to. You can kind of just not steer at all.
Yeah, like you,
yeah.
But I was just doing it, and he's like, "Stop doing that!" And he like just freaked out on me, and I
Really?
yeah, he like got he's like, and I did it, and I just kind of like I didn't really even think about like I started doing it again, and he like just like freaked out, and I was
Wow.
like, "Dude, you just suck."
Yeah.
Like he was like yelling?
I mean, that would
Yeah, like, he
that would be a
yelled.
bad
That's
job.
weird. But
I mean-
like you chose it. I mean, I
And,
guess.
Yeah.
and also he was one of those guys who knew like everything about like the DMV like municipal code,
Oh
and
god.
so just like he knew
One of them.
well, so how old were your guys driving instructors?
that one guy on Tinder, he was like 50,
50, yeah.
and this guy was like probably late 20s.
Yeah, I think the girl was like probably mid 20s. The guy was probably mid 20s. And then I had another guy who he was like fine at his job, but we just had nothing in common. He said
Oh, yeah.
he said, "Yeah, the only reason I don't regret playing any sports in high school is cuz I could just play as much video games as I wanted." Which, to each his own, but that's just not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like,
Also, that's a funny way of putting it.
yeah.
Sort of weird.
That's the only reason he doesn't regret playing
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah.
It's just
Because
weird.
all the video games,
He was like, you play sports? I'm like, yeah, I love sports. He's like, cool. You play video games? And I was like, not really. Little Madden. And then he was like, oh, I never heard of Madden, but have you heard of it? And literally, like, just didn't stop monologuing about video games for like the longest time.
Really?
Yeah.
He's never heard of Madden?
Yeah, he's like I don't know what he was into.
I mean, I've never even heard of it.
Maybe he didn't say exactly that. I don't
Especially
know.
if you play video games.
Yeah, OT, did you have any? Like, was your guys just pretty normal?
I was 18 when I got my license, so I only did. It was not required that I do one, but I just did one so I could be ready for the test.
Yeah.
And it was like totally normal. I think the guy was like 21. He was like a college student, so like this wasn't his career choice. Like I
Yeah.
feel like if
Yeah,
that's your
if
career
it's your
choice,
career
you might
choice,
be a
the
little
people are
weird.
just crappy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just did it as sort of like a side thing.
You took like an hour to find your permit, didn't you? You took it
Oh,
like,
yeah,
insanely long.
Yeah, because you had to bring your permit, and like we could not find it when he showed up.
Dude, that sounds like such a nightmare. I'd feel so bad. Like this like nice little dude is just out there waiting, and I'd
Yeah.
literally taken like
Yeah, it wasn't
40
an hour.
minutes.
I think it was.
It was
probably, like
pretty long.
20 minutes,
I'm gonna say half an hour,
maybe. I don't know.
but that's a long time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably too long if you know this guy's coming and you know you need your permit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
looking back, I don't know how. I guess I thought I knew where it was and it wasn't there or something. I didn't check. I don't know.
what happened?
Ben dropped his phone.
Gosh,
The thing about like where you have to like during your driving test look. For me, my like driving instructor said that you have to look at like every time you cross an intersection. You
Yeah,
look both
exactly.
ways, and
Yeah.
it's like with your whole head. And
That's
it's
just
like, that
not even-
seems dangerous.
That's
Yeah.
worse. Like
because you're like taking your
Yeah.
eyes off the road like a lot.
Am I
Like,
doing
what
it
if somebody
right?
like runs out in front of
Yeah,
you?
no, how he described was you have to go like your nose has to go to where the mirror is on each side. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's just too much, man.
It's just every time you cross.
just chill, bro.
And by the way, do they think people are driving like that? Like, what fantasy world is the DMV
Yeah.
living
Yeah,
in?
yeah.
Where
like-
people like ever do that?
At
Yeah.
stop signs, I get like left, right, left, because like you don't want someone to come on like it's you don't
Yeah.
you don't really have a right of way if
If it's like a two-way stop.
Yeah.
definitely.
but yeah one
What was it?
sorry
Oh, go ahead.
my friend also had the same guy, and he said that for him. He was eating like a corn dog with a bunch of mustard on it, and he was just getting mustard like everywhere.
Oh my god,
It's just so weird.
Just eat beforehand.
Yeah.
What's 2 hours? You don't have to eat during the thing.
Yeah, and it's like
this has been scheduled. You were
It-
like, oh, driving test. Crap. Let me just grab a
Corn
potato
dog.
salad and corn dog and mustard. Yum.
Tinder.
And then one time he had like barbecue potato chips and his hands were just gross.
It's just like it's like the lady that touched the bird or whatever.
Yeah. No, yeah, and like it wasn't like it was scheduled for like 11:30 where he's gonna be hungry from like 11:30 to like
Right.
Yeah, what
When
time
I-
was
It's
yeah.
lunchtime.
it was at like 3 or 4. So like it's like that's like the perfect time where you don't eat because you're still
That's
full
the
from
ultimate
lunch.
not eating. Time.
Yeah.
You're still full from lunch, and you're gonna have dinner soon. Maybe that was his dinner. Probably not.
Yeah.
Because he
It
started
seemed-
eating at like 3:30.
Also, bring something a little more manageable than a corn dog and like a bucket of mustard.
Because
dude.
they have to be, you're like a new driver. They have to be ready to like take the wheel. And like the
Yeah.
car I was in, they had,
You have
They
a
have
break
two
on the
steering
passen-
wheels?
I think they
Or
have
they had a
break
brake,
on the
yeah.
passenger side.
and it's like he's got like a bucket of like to
Heading into a head-on collision, he's like, oh crap, leave my corn dog away. He like dabs his face with a little napkin.
No, he has like his tote bag of food where he just like keeps pulling stuff out of it, and I'm like, what is happening
yeah,
right now?
Grossest crap.
That's
so
his
weird.
4-dimensional tote bag of
Oh my god!
unmanageable, of cumbersome food.
Just said plasma bag. That's the
Break out like a George Foreman, like plugs it into the cigarette
Yeah.
lighter. It's like,
like the cigarette lighter.
Grease is just going everywhere.
I'm like, yeah, I'm getting like burnt.
oh my god.
Yeah, and he would
funny.
he would only play like Frank Sinatra, and one time he would like he lost some sign that said like student driver because he just like taped it onto the side of his car, I guess. It was some like laminated like
This
piece
guy's
of tape.
life must have just been in shambles.
Everything about this is so funny.
and like for half the lesson we just went around looking for it.
Like driving or the
Yeah, like he's like, wait, where could I have lost it? Where could have it fallen off?
Oh, here's the answer. Anywhere on any road that you-
Anywhere.
Yeah.
And probably it's not still there.
Print out another one, dude. So much better
Wait,
ways to
that's
do
so-
I
that.
don't want to pay for ink.
Did he say when he lost it?
He's like, we were like mid lesson. I guess he like needed it for something. He's like, well, looks like we don't have it. And I thought, he's like, okay, just pull over here. And I thought we were gonna do some like backing up and like parking thing. He's like, okay, we should like look for this now. I'm like, oh,
Got out of the car.
yeah. No, and then one time, my first lesson, we drove to Carpinteria, and I parked like, there's like little roads that like you kind of just end up at the beach. Like there's just like little
Right, yeah.
roundabout, and you just end up there.
Yeah.
And so we just parked there, and then he just went to the bathroom for like 10 minutes. I just sat in the car alone. Like, and I was just like,
What is happening? That honestly sounds like something out of a TV show.
again, he
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
super nice, but he just gave me zero direction. Like if I had
Just keep doing straight. It's just engrossed in like all
Yeah.
sorts of foods.
Oh, this is delicious right here.
Like watching a movie. And
yeah,
Yeah, just keep going straight. I don't know. You're driving, man.
His seat's fully reclined.
you're doing great.
just falls asleep. Yeah, and it's like if I didn't take him like the refresher lesson, I would have definitely failed.
I mean, yeah, with the refresher lesson, you
Okay,
wasted
I know.
it.
I know.
He's just friggin' like.
Now I only missed 3, Ben. So what does that say about us? I'm 5 times better.
5 times worse.
Huh.
You got a 20%.
Ugh, it's too bad.
20% of the maximum
Wrong.
allowed. Yeah.
What did you miss, George?
George is mouthing the word trivia to me. We'll play it now.
He's tapping out
Fine.
trivia on my thigh in Morse code. I was going like 27 and a 25 zone.
What?
They take points off of that?
Yeah.
No way.
The
But-
things that are automatic fails are kind of weird. Like some of them make sense, like speeding or running a red light. But like when parking, if you like touch the curb,
Yeah.
it's like instant fail. And it's like,
That's just not
Why?
how that should be. It's
Yeah,
not,
like,
it's
I
not
hit the curb.
endangering it. And if anything, it's just a little bit of a nuisance to you.
yeah.
Well, and it's I didn't realize you don't have to parallel park or go on the freeway for the actual test.
They like used to do that.
Yeah.
I remember because like they're like, okay, you're gonna have to like do like a like parallel park next to
Yeah.
a curb or whatever. And then the guy just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, what I did or what they have you do now is they have you pull up to a curb, and then they just have you put it in reverse, and you just keep your wheel straight, and you look behind you,
Yeah.
and then you just back up straight.
That's when I was a little nervous for because like,
Yeah.
That was the hardest thing for me, but
but
I nailed
my
it.
guy didn't do it.
The hardest part for me was turning my neck. That was for some reason I
Yeah.
just couldn't.
Did you
and-
like? Did you not know?
I know
that you had to
I
do that?
really
Or you
like
just
I tried to
forgot?
like even go like this, but I don't.
Wasn't enough, Ben.
I
Well, did you
guess
forget on like 7 intersections and like not move at all, or like you didn't move enough?
I didn't move enough.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, because you just moved your eyes. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I remember my instructor was like super like he's like, yeah, they're gonna look for your whole head moving. So I.
It's
like, made
such
sure
a
to do
weird
that.
test because they don't teach you like they do teach you the law, but they don't teach you like how to drive safely. It's kind of like how to drive how they want you to drive.
How to drive like super weird.
yeah.
Yeah, I was when I took the test, like I had been driving for like a couple months on my permit before that, and when I was taking the test, I felt like I was like performing for them. I didn't feel like I
Yeah.
was driving. I was like,
Yeah, it's like a totally different thing.
yes, I'm moving my head.
Yeah, it's like what? Because like if you like do that, like you're like it's worse. Like people say it's like less safe if like for you to fully turn your
Yeah,
head
I mean,
both
it's
ways.
just gotta be.
I feel like you can see less stuff.
I think,
Yeah.
no, I remembered, I got a point off because there was a green light at it was like a kind of big intersection. And I was like, I don't want to just go flying into this thing. So I slowed down a little. And the guy like got impatient. He's like, it's green. You don't have to slow down. And he like docked me a point.
Oh, did you take it in? Where'd you take it?
Galita.
Was it that like old guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it with that guy. That guy was like awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got pretty
What?
unlucky. Like for 4 intersections, like downtown especially, like there were 4 lights where it turned orange where I could have made it, could have not, and I kind of had to slam on the brakes.
Oh, I hate that.
And I was like, because I don't know how they scaled that.
Yeah.
And I-
Do they
like-
want me to try to make it through, or they want me to like? Yeah. Even to this day, I'm getting better at those. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Should we do some trivia?
Yeah.
You can do some
Yes,
trivia.
we should. Yes, correct.
Yes. Yes,
I
yes,
don't-
yes, yes, yes.
It's a great game.
It's fun. I like it.
George,
Yeah.
you win most of the time, and you don't like it as much as me when I am last place. So
Yeah.
bad attitude, mister. Let's go.
Lock in.
Come on, George. Count your blessings.
I got Rome.
Should we
though.
do some-
I'm super hyped on Rome.
Yeah, that was good.
I was still
That was cool. I'm still buzzing.
still have that high.
Yeah.
I got Rome.
Are you pulling that crap up? Or what, bro?
I'm pulling, all right, let's say 101
Guys.
trivia questions for kids.
Another week has passed and I still haven't watched Good Will Hunting, guys.
Oh my god.
How long have we been filming for?
2
hour,
episodes.
Hour 43.
Yeah, 1 hour 43.
Nice. We're keeping these together, right? This is all gonna go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as one part, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I'm down with that.
Oh, these are so easy.
Give it to us.
Give us one.
Where does the president of the United States live while in office?
White House.
Ben got that.
Hold on. Like Washington D.C.
Did he
but
mean
wait,
which
guys?
state?
Washington D.C. It's freaking dope. How it's like freaking designed all cool. I don't know. Have you ever been to Washington?
No, there's the DC trip in 8th grade. I
Yeah.
didn't go.
It's so cool because it's like the capital of our country, duh. But it's like this one little spot where we just like put all the coolest shit. Like we got like a bunch of cool museums, Capitol building, Washington Monument. It's just freaking dope.
Yeah, it's like a
and-
lot of
and you
like
can-
iconic stuff.
and you can just walk around to all of it, and it's like sick.
Whenever-
I'm very down with Washington.
Whenever kids
DC.
came back from the DC trip in 8th grade, it was like something had happened and they all had become closer.
Yeah.
Or something.
It's not really true. It was fun. I had fun, but yeah, I don't know. I went to Washington D.C. last year, too, and it's freaking so cool. I really like it there. It's like yeah.
Wait, you went last year? When did you go last year?
I was visiting. I was looking at some colleges on the East Coast, and we visited my aunt a little
Back east.
back east. Yeah, I don't like when people say back east, even when they're just from the West Coast.
Yeah, it's not back to
It's not
anywhere.
back for you, bud.
It should be like out east.
Well, it's
Or
always
just-
out. It's always out west and back east, which probably stems from like back in the olden days.
Yeah.
But even still, if
But
you're,
we're not
if
in
you're
those days
yeah, if
anymore.
you're just from the West Coast, you're banned from saying back east.
Yeah. Maybe you have family there?
Yeah,
What is that? How does that factor in?
I don't know. I don't even know if we did see my aunt on that trip actually.
Did you say that?
I did,
Oh, okay.
but it might have been a lie.
Okay. That's fine, George. I forgive you.
Yeah.
Ben's
okay.
eyes just lit up because I looked up from my phone.
Because he's a trivia
One other thing for that trip though,
I know what that means.
Yeah.
we were like driving through Virginia. We drove from like North Carolina to Washington D.C. and we drove through Virginia, and there was a town that just had a big old Confederate flag like flying, and like
Yeah.
it's like, guys, pull your head out of your asses, guys. Wake up, you idiots.
That is weird
Yeah.
too. When people with the Confederate flags are always like the sort of the like patriotic kind of stuff.
Yeah.
and it's like
that's
that's like the least patriotic flag
Yeah.
you could fly. They
Yeah.
tried to destroy this country by like splitting it. Yeah, they fought a war against us.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of weird that they were like. Imagine if like, did they think everything was set in stone back then? Because today you kind of think like, yeah, this is America, got all these states, all the other countries are doing their thing.
yeah.
But like,
yeah, did they have that same? Were they fully
No.
on board with this being America?
were they pretty?
I don't know. Yeah, because they were.
It was new. It was
They were
like
sort of-
100 years old. It was probably still a little, and we're still adding a lot of.
Yeah, we'll like
territory.
add new states on.
It was a
That's
little
true.
malleable back then. I think a little more
Yeah.
malleable,
That's
Yeah,
true.
countries don't like
'Cause,
really
like, the-
change that much now.
but they do. Like it feels like when you look at a map, like all the countries are just how they are, and that's how they're gonna be. But like things are gonna friggin' change, and like things just always.
When was the last
change.
time something changed?
Like something big happened?
The
Like Yugoslavia or something?
yeah, like the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like I don't know, America in like some amount of years will probably just change into something else. It's a weird thought.
It's weird too,
Yeah.
because like Nazi Germany occupied like a large amount of Europe.
Yeah.
So like for a little bit, that was like kind of all Germany.
Yeah.
Like at least in like a weird way. 'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And how about like the Mongolians just owning all of Asia for like hundreds of years.
Yeah. And then
And now that was like so long ago, but still like things are just always changing.
There is some crap like Taiwan and China. There's some dispute there, I think, over like whose that is.
yeah.
No, I don't want these little changes. I want substantial.
Yeah.
I want maps to have to be remade,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
I want the Earth. So, do scientists know that the Earth was like all the countries fit together? Because it looks like they did.
Oh yeah.
They know that?
That's fun. I
That's
like
cool.
that.
I
When
like
you,
it
when you
too.
could put together South America and Africa. And
Oh,
it's
it's so satisfying.
Oh my gosh, nice. Guys.
Madagascar also could fit in really nicely with Africa's coastline.
Kind of broke off.
Yeah. Which is weird because like, if these plates are splitting apart, are these ones smushing? Because like if
Yeah, I
one
think
side of
so.
the globe they split, so now they're smushing back on the back.
Yeah, I think they
Smushing
I
on the
think,
back
like,
end.
One is
Smushed on the back end.
I think one's like pushed under
Yeah.
into like the lava or whatever's down there. And
Magma.
sort of just-
Magma.
just
Magma.
melt.
In the mantle.
Okay.
Smushing on the back end might be like the name of like an old timey song
Yeah.
Yeah.
about like two lovers who aren't supposed to be like
Smushing
dating.
on the back end. That's freaking gross. It feels gross, but funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
smushing.
like old Jane and Jack or something.
Yeah,
Jane and
They were
Jack.
smushing on the back end.
Yeah, like Jack and Jill when they went up the hill, they just
Yeah.
went on the back end of the hill. They're just smushing on the back end.
Were they siblings though, Ben?
Yeah, but I think that-
they're siblings.
But I think they,
Incest was chill back then.
yeah, it was.
Was it actually?
Yeah,
No,
just
I don't.
smushing on-
I think.
No, but I think
I mean, at some point it was.
yeah.
Yeah. Like when I was reading, I read a lot of books about. I read like 3 or 2 different trilogies that were like
So that's
by
six,
the same
that's 6
author.
books you read?
It's 6 books by Sharon K. Penman about like medieval England and like
Penman.
nice or something.
What? I didn't even-
Oh, because she's like an author, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Is that a real name?
Cool.
Yeah.
Hit the applause.
Sharon K. Penman.
Shout
Nice.
out her.
She is a good author, but like yeah, all kinds of cousins were just getting married and crap.
Yeah.
Also, what was weird is like women didn't have a lot of rights, but that's not the so
weird.
like if like a
So weird.
I can't even think of that, man.
Makes me sick.
We're joking like
Yeah.
it doesn't actually, but it does.
No, it obviously does. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
like the
You guys-
the simpy guy.
Yeah, you guys get it.
Yeah.
We're all adults here.
Oh, do you hit us with a question?
Wait. No, but like if like a high-ranking woman's like
That
wife.
seems like a good stopping point.
George, shut up real quick. This is a question.
And I'll send it over to OT for a question.
If like a high-ranking woman's like wife died, or if she was just like traveling somewhere, like a duke or someone could just kidnap her and like marry her real quick, and then she just had to live with that guy for the rest of her life.
What?
Like if they just could like get their hands on like a lady for like enough time to get a priest in there and marry her, like, oh,
Gotcha.
you're my wife forever now.
Yeah, it's like an animal or something.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
it's
that's
like
so-
you're mine now.
That's so insane.
That's really weird.
I think it's cool how you can get like knighted by the queen. Like people just get like
even
knighted.
yeah,
Like-
that's fun.
And there's just a knight now, and you can just
Sir Paul McCartney
yeah.
guy just got knighted. He was just a dude,
Cool.
just a musician.
That is cool. There's like medals of honor, but it just doesn't have the same.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not. It's
you don't
not,
get a title with a Medal of Honor.
and it's not. Yeah, it's not anchored enough in history. It doesn't have the past that
Yeah.
knighting does. And also, yeah, knighting, you're a sir now.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, hit us with the question for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, about time.
I should think so.
What day of the year is considered National Pie Day?
Don't know. Okay, I know. I was. Yeah. Okay.
March 14th.
Yeah,
March
March
14th.
14th.
I had to do the month song to get
Bonus points for why?
because
3.1.
just arbitrarily, I think.
I thought you meant like PIE, and then it took me like a
Yeah.
second to register.
PI Day.
Yeah.
All the math teachers would go berserk always.
Oh my gosh.
Does Miss Danielson have a pie tattoo?
Yeah, right on her
Duh,
face.
I think she does. Yeah.
Someone does.
She's got a pie face tat. That's funny. Yeah, I think. No, it was Miss Womack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
She would.
That checks out.
Yeah. All right. Next Queehaw.
That was a good one. 'cause
Next-
that was,
Next query.
Yeah.
These are actually multiple choice.
Multiple guess.
Oh, I like these.
If I freaking even so much as mention multiple choice with an earshot of my dad, he'll say multiple guess like 8 times.
what?
He loves it.
There's certain
I
things
call
that
it multiple guess. They're multiple guess.
certain things that your dad does, like also like when you're talking about a movie and he's like, "Who? It's like."
Oh yeah.
He said
If
the
you ask my
director and
dad
all
to
the
describe
actors.
a movie, like, oh, what's that about? He's like, oh, it's directed by this guy and it's got this guy in it. He'll just name all the people that like worked on it and never get around to actually saying the plot. And like,
Yeah.
we don't know directors and stuff, so it just
Yeah.
doesn't help.
That's classic. All right.
All right. We can do.
Multiple guess.
Multiple guess in it.
Oh, I'm quite bad, am I? That's a possible highlight when George. we're talking about- I say George is notoriously bad at accents, and then George is like, "Oh, I'm quite bad at it."
How's this then? How is this then, innit?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that
What's
was
it gonna be, mate?
So,
Fisticuffs.
What mathematician published The Element and influenced the study of geometry? This is a multiple choice question. The answers, the choices are Archimedes, Leonard Euler, Pierre de Fermat, or Euclid.
right, I can use my ACT knowledge to eliminate 2 answers that are bad. It's gonna come down between 2, right?
All right.
You just know that.
Yeah.
You always want to choose the
basement, nerd.
Nailed him.
Got him.
That might be the best use of a soundbite yet. So
yeah.
far.
Because we don't have to like be like, oh, soundbite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's my goal, to get to the point where you guys don't have to cue me. I just kind of put
Yeah.
in there.
You're
I'm
getting
gonna
good
go
at it.
with.
Also,
I'm
maybe-
gonna go with Mr. Euler.
I'm gonna go with C because I don't remember their names. So.
Pierre de Fermat with C.
Is that OT? Is that right?
We will see.
I'm gonna say it's. What's the title of the thing he published called?
The Element and influenced the study of geometry.
Oh, it's for sure Archimedes, because like stuff back then didn't have like the element is like an ancient Greek name, I think. Is it Archimedes?
George, what's your answer?
Mr. Euler.
Oh, Mr. Euler, Pierre de Fermat, Archimedes. You're all wrong.
Oh!
It's Euclid.
Oh, okay,
Ah.
whatever.
What didn't he?
So
just
you're so
the fun out of
you're so
trivia,
confident. It was Archimedes because that's
it had to be Archimedes. Oh, whatever.
I think isn't
Game
Euclid?
sucks.
It's like an ancient name.
Yeah,
like,
Euclid
Greek name
sounds-
too.
Very-
I didn't
Euclid
really-
sounds like
Archimedes-
eyelid.
Was he like a philosopher?
Yeah, I think that's yeah.
Ashton, did you have a senior quote? Do you have a senior quote? Do you guys do those?
I
do
didn't
they-
check my email for a while, so I think I don't have one.
I do.
What's yours?
It's stolen from James A. Caster. Have you watched those yet, James? Ben?
I think so. No, I
I think, you gotta watch this, but it's every triangle's a love triangle, and you love triangles. And it's by Pythagoras.
Hey, wait, he actually said that?
No, but
Oh,
that's just a little funnier part.
that's fine.
I think that's a fun quote.
Speaking of that, a whole category I have here is geometry. Oh no, that says geography. Geography.
Wait, should we do
trivia.
sports trivia? Could that be fun?
We could do
Yeah.
sports
Spoats.
trivia.
Yeah, do some spoats.
Okay.
Spout.
George, I
won't
spout.
aced my AP Calc test.
Did you actually?
Yeah,
Nice.
I got a 100. But it was
Sick.
it was just limits and derivatives.
So
No, but it was like it wasn't like I don't know. It wasn't like we didn't really like get into it that much.
go back to your basement, nerd.
What's weird is I was good at
Thanks.
calculus, but I'm like fine at physics, but I'm not super good at physics. But I was good at calculus. You'd think this would go hand in hand.
AP Bio sucks.
AP Bio. I liked AP Bio.
I was all right at that.
I think I was fine at calculus. Like I got good grades, but I don't understand. Like I could do all the things, but I have no conception of what they actually are. What am I doing? I don't know.
In calculus?
Well,
Yeah.
limits
Yeah.
and or derivatives and integrals.
We haven't done integrals, so I don't know what those are. But it's the most satisfying feeling when you don't know how something works, and then you learn it, and then you can you see it in an equation, you're like, oh, I can just do this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that feeling.
I may have already said this on the podcast, but I would get a little bit I'd kind of appreciate a challenging question on a calculus test.
Yeah.
Like one that's initially like sometimes I'd turn it in to Miss Adam and I'd be like, "You almost got me with number 7." Miss
Oh.
Adam."
Oh,
God.
Okay.
Go back to your basement, nerd. I'm on fire. I'm so not that way. I'm that way with
Wait, what is so bad about that? It's sort of a meme, but
No, it's not that bad.
You're just
George, do you know how
a
to take
nerd.
the tangent, to find the equation of a tangent line?
I don't know. I just really have no interest.
Okay.
I have
It's
no
the
interest
limit.
in trying to get better at calculus or trying to if I see a hard problem, I'm like, oh, let me dig in and figure this out. I'm like, I'll look it up. That's my immediate.
no, I do it on homework. I'm with you.
Even
But-
on I
but
would
on a
look it up
test,
on a test. But
yeah.
How do you look it up?
Well, I got it on a test.
you just gotta try. But
I gotta
I'm
do
not
something.
down with freaking trying. I don't
My
care
gosh.
enough in calculus. I hate it.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's a
Wait,
little
George,
bit-
so you don't know how to do that?
I got A's, Ben. So what do I
Well-
know? Everything.
You got A's. AP test, George.
On the AP test, I got a 2 out of 5, which is I think you get a 1 for putting your name on it. So
So you're twice as good as putting your name on it.
Yeah.
at least. At least.
Well, but there should be. George isn't stupid. He just didn't study it all for.
Yeah, I gave up because that was when we went. That was last spring when COVID first hit and we got out of school. And at that point, if you got an A the first term, you couldn't get less than an A, or you couldn't get less than what you got for
Yeah,
the
that
second
was
term.
nice.
And so I had an A in calculus. So I said, "What am I doing here?" And I just mailed it in.
Did you never turn anything in?
I did. I went to class and I did
Yeah.
the work, but
See, Bishop did that, but
I didn't focus on learning anything. And
That's the way to do it.
and then the AP test came and I said, "Oops."
yeah.
Here's a 2.
I think I just didn't know how to do half of it.
Bishop did that, but with with a stipulation that you have to still turn in your work.
Yeah,
You're
that
not
wasn't a
gonna be
stipulation
graded
for,
down.
for
Yeah.
San Marcos.
Like you're not gonna be docked points. Like you're just you can't get lower.
Wait, so what if you just turn in your work blank?
I
That,
don't.
that
all
doesn't
wrong.
count. That you could all wrong, yeah, but blank does not count.
Well, okay.
Not my problem.
Not my problem.
Yeah, so sports trivia.
Wow.
Well, it's a very niche categories. What sport? I'm going to start with basketball.
All right.
I think that's something that none of us will know about.
Well,
Maybe Ben. Ben fancies himself a basketball guy.
No, I don't. I think it's funny that George just hates basketball. So
I don't. I've kind of revised my view on that. Basketball's fun to watch. I used to
Yeah.
not like watching basketball. I like it now. I think it's entertaining.
yeah.
Basketball's I feel like a thing with basketball is people doing funny stuff, and the announcer's like, "Oh, okay."
Especially when it's like Shaq and
Yeah.
just
What's up with Shaq? Is Shaq weird?
No, he's cool.
No,
he's got a tiny little girlfriend.
yeah, and
I
also
think it's his wife, but I think it's
got a
everybody.
tiny little wife.
Everybody is tiny relative to him.
True.
Yeah.
you got to find it. No, Shaq is doesn't he roast current players because they're not good enough for him or something?
Yeah, but he
What's
was
up with that
No,
Shaq?
but he was really good, so he can do that.
Even still, whatever, dude.
Also,
how is that?
would he have
why
been?
is
I don't
that-
like that. I
He
don't
was
like that.
blessed with
It's
with
just
a
funny.
Yeah,
body.
Yeah.
I mean, he was still really athletic. I think. Because there's people who I don't know. There's some kids who are 6'8" and just can't, are just uncoordinated.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
you just come on. So much potential there.
Yeah.
But what's the question?
I don't like
True.
Shaq.
What team has the longest winning streak in NBA history? The answers are Chicago Bulls, Los Angeles Lakers, Golden State Warriors, Phoenix Suns.
Warriors.
Is by just winning Actually,
I want to say the Bulls.
Yeah, I guess longest without losing a game.
Because that's what Michael Jordan was on.
yeah, probably Warriors because they're 75-win season, maybe.
All wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
It was-
I'm gonna say
wait, wait,
Suns.
yeah,
Phoenix
what
Suns.
Still wrong. Ah! Lakers.
We're so bad.
What is it?
It's Lakers.
How many games?
A lot.
Sounds like it. Look it up, Ben.
Must be a lot. Okay, keep going. I
Meh, 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 meh.
feel like easy basketball trivia is right about in our ballpark.
What NBA player has won the most league MVPs? The answers:
It should be LeBron.
LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Stephen Curry.
Kareem.
It's not Steph Curry.
I'm gonna say
Steph-
Kareem.
Stephen?
Yeah.
How do you say? Is it
You
Stephon?
just say Steph.
Steph? Yeah.
Yeah, probably Kareem because he was just like a freaking. It could be LeBron though.
I
Yeah,
don't think it's LeBron.
I'll say Kareem.
I'll say Michael Jordan.
And 2 Kareems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Nice.
He was in Airplane.
This game sucks.
Actually, you can't just go. Yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah, you gotta. You don't have to do anything. You ever watch the movie Airplane, Ashton?
Yeah.
Is that different from Money Plane?
You showed that to me.
Yeah.
We watched that with Luke Gilbert, I remember.
Oh, that's fun.
And we replayed that scene where the lady's like, I like my coffee how I like
Oh,
my
that
men."
black.
But it wasn't just black. It was something. Was it just black?
I think it was
I think it was
black.
hot and.
No, I think it's just black.
Huh.
That's a
Coke-
blast from the past. That's
Coke on a
hilarious. So
Yeah.
that's still funny, but that was the funniest thing we'd ever seen.
Yeah.
Which is like a little girl to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. All right.
It was 33 games for the Lakers.
That's kind of a lot.
It's not impressive.
Ashton, have you seen that?
I could do that.
Pretty sure I could, at least come close to that.
Have you seen that? I think it's a Drew Gooden video, but like on the movie called Money Plane.
Yeah. Drew Gooden is hilarious.
I feel like there's
He's
some
very
sound bites
funny.
from that movie that we could use
Oh,
Uh,
for the
maybe.
podcast because
Yeah.
that's just like
Drew
weird.
Gooden's the funniest YouTuber, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
really
so.
funny. Yeah.
I think so.
Out of like him and Danny Gonzalez and Chris Curtis,
Curtis Connor.
Curtis Connor
and Cody Ko.
Cody Ko. Cody Ko is also really funny.
Cody Ko's, I think Cody
a
Ko's
lot.
pretty good.
Yeah.
He only competes with Drew Gooden if he's with Noel Miller and they're doing
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Drew Gooden's the pure Cody Ko has funny videos, but I think just as a person, I think Drew Gooden's
Gooden-
by far the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I watched the what was it? I think his like vape hotbox video though.
Oh,
Cody Ko, and it's
Yeah.
so funny.
It's funny. You got Skryla, Tyla, and Kyla here.
Do you watch any of these guys? Ben?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Who's your pick of the litter?
Cody Ko.
Oh wow.
yeah, that's a respectable choice.
I thought it was funny when the only one I watched with you was the kid who just goes around annoying people.
Oh yeah.
It goes way too over the top.
Yeah, the TikTok kid who just goes up to people in public and bees a nuisance.
Bees and news.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Whatever, man.
I don't really know. Is that a Cody Ko video?
Yeah,
that
it was
a
like
new
a
one?
pretty recent one.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
I
I haven't
think
watched
I've
him
seen it.
recently.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I sit on. I await Drew Gooden's new videos. I'll
Yeah.
watch those instantly.
Have you
Uh,
seen all of them?
Oh, I like.
All of
Yeah.
them
Have you guys seen
I
the
don't think
the
I
new
missed.
Dream video?
No.
Came out yesterday.
No.
about?
Tiana said I
It's-
can't watch it until we watch it together.
It's a manhunt again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Dream,
Oh, Dream.
where are you hiding?
Oh, Dream.
I'm freaking down with having good YouTubers to watch. I love it. I like it. If I find a good YouTuber that.
Whoever
That I
isn't
like.
down for that
Yeah.
just sucks, probably.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know, but
But
no,
it's really
I like
awesome.
having my guys.
Yeah, the core group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll run you through my guys.
Oh.
Alex Steele.
Most charismatic.
Arguably the most charismatic blacksmith on the internet of all time.
And his last
Any of
name's
these?
Steele.
I don't think it's his real last name, but sort of a stage name. He's the freaking best. Drew Gooden,
Yeah.
Cody Ko, Bangle, a lot of Madden franchise content.
Okay.
He does good stuff. Those are probably my top guys. Oh, Seth's Bike Hacks, Burn Peak, in mountain biking. I don't really mountain bike, but I like his videos.
You mountain bike for a little bit, didn't
I
you?
mountain bike a little, yeah.
I like Beef's TV. They're pretty good.
Oh, I like Beef's TV,
What is that?
It's
like surfing videos.
or
He just films people surfing, but he's got fun little commentary.
Mikey POV.
I don't like Mikey POV.
I know he's not very good.
I was just kind of lost.
I don't know. Those are most of my guys. But
I like Mr. Beast. I just do. He's freaking nice.
I don't know. I might like Mr. Beast, but I never have.
Too
gotten into
mainstream. Too mainstream for George.
God, get out of here.
If Mr. Beast said more funny words and had an annoying voice,
I'd be all over
then
it.
George
If he
would
talked
love
more
it.
about bears or did more bear content.
Not enough bear content for him.
Yeah, there'd be something there.
The best though are those YouTubers that post like, well, they're not the best because they're kind of annoying, but when their videos come out, it's like the most hype. They come out like once a month. Or
Oh, yeah,
once
it's
every,
not
like,
daily.
3 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Dream. Like he doesn't come, comes out with a speed run or a
And it's
manhunt. Like
and
every
it's
day.
like 45 minutes of just good content.
yeah.
That's
Ba-
so fun.
Bangle during December was doing 2-hour-long franchise videos a day.
That's insane.
Nice.
It's also I think
Yeah, kid was
isn't
going
it
nuts.
like ad revenue is higher in
Yeah,
December?
but yeah, he'd do 20-year rebuilds. So
you got duped, George.
no, they were freaking good. It's quality content.
Okay.
No, I don't know if anyone watching is in a Madden franchise, but he's got the most deadpan humor I've ever. He'll make jokes and he doesn't even friggin' make the joke. He just says it and like moves on.
That's kind of like
That's like David
It doesn't
Pakman.
even
Yeah.
change his. Yeah, he's funny. I
Yeah,
like
no,
him.
David Pakman, he's like a political commentator and like radio host kind of guy, but his jokes are so deadpan. He has to put disclaimers on them, cause like he has this like sort of like fake beef with Sam Cedar from the Majority Report,
Uh-huh.
and like he'll do a whole bit about how like Sam like fake accused him of like that is a really loud helicopter.
There's a helicopter up there. Stay with us.
Oh, it looks like an emergency helicopter.
Yeah, that sounded like it was like low.
It's an emergency helicopter.
My favorite kind.
Helicopter.
It was orange, so I really liked it.
It's orange. It's one of my favorite colors.
Definitely in the top 3 for favorite colors of all time.
So yeah, David Pakman has this fake beef with Sam Cedar, and like Sam Cedar fake accused him of like using bots because they were in like a race to 1 million, and David beat him. But like David Pakman did this, like I think it was either from one of his live streams or like from his show, responding to the clip where Sam Cedar said that David was using bots, and he's like, "Guys, before I get into this, let me just say this is all a joke. This is not serious. I love Sam. He's one of my good friends." He like proceeds to do this whole bit.
That's funny.
It's funny. One time, he loves he plays his drums.
David,
Yeah,
is he right up your alley?
I don't know really what you mean by that, but
You play the drums.
I do.
We got to get David on the podcast.
That'd be cool. No, but he loves this drummer called Steve Gadd, who's kind of a legendary drummer. And I learned about him at Berkeley. And one of our instructors like showed us this solo on this one song that he has that was really good. David loves Steve Gadd. So he was on a live stream and I said, "Hey, look up his solo in this song." And he did.
Oh, that's cool.
And he frickin' yeah, but what was not cool is that he like got bored because it was kind of a long song, and then he like tried skipping to the solo but skipped over it, and he's like, "I'm convinced this was a troll." Like there's no solo in the song, but
Such a
David-
bizarre troll. Though.
Yeah.
Such an obscure
Make him
troll.
listen to this song with no solo.
with a drummer that he particularly enjoys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny.
it wasn't a troll, David. If you're listening,
We're so sorry.
we're so sorry.
Please come on the podcast.
We never
We'd
meant
love to
to
have you.
hurt you.
Oh yeah, for YouTubers that like come out with content like very rarely, let me know. You guys know who that is?
I feel like every sort of fact guy, like every YouTuber like that, has sort of a generic European accent. You know?
Yeah, he's got a Swedish accent. But,
Yeah, but it's sort of like, "Hey everybody,
Who, PewDiePie?
welcome to the first episode
Yeah.
of
Oh,
Hunt was
Geo
playing.
Wizard.
Oh, he's
Love
insane.
him.
I
Oh,
love him so
I've
much.
seen that guy's video.
I've seen clips
Yeah.
of him on TikTok that are insane.
Watch his no guys. Look up Geo Wizard insane guesses compilation. He just posted one. He does this. So
It's
he-
insane.
Yeah, explain what it is.
Okay, he
yeah.
plays GeoGuessr, which is a like a game where it drops you in on Google Street View and you can like move around and then you click on a map and try to figure out where you are.
And it's anywhere in the world.
And it's anywhere in the world and you try to get points for being as close. You click as close to where you actually are as possible. And he plays a mode where you're not allowed to move, pan, or zoom. So
It's just a picture.
a single frame from anywhere in the world on Google Street View, and he gets within like 2 feet sometimes. It's
What?
he's trying to get on the leaderboard right now, which is like one game, which is 5 rounds, and you can get 5,000 points per round if you get 0 feet away. And the highest score is like 24,000, like 800 something,
Oh my gosh.
which is like every guess within like 50 feet. Probably not that, but within like a mile.
Yeah.
It's freaking nuts. And he also walked across Norway in a straight line.
I saw that video too. Yeah.
Did you watch that?
It popped up in my recommended, and I think I watched part of it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Is it like
He's,
a video or like a series?
It's like a 3-part series.
Okay, yeah.
He's a funny guy. Watch those freaking videos. They're the best.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's really insane. He can tell trees apart, and he knows like every road marking from every country, and he can like recognize languages.
Yeah, yeah.
It's nuts.
That's sick.
Wait, he tells based on like the type of tree?
Yeah.
That's
He tells based on every. One time he was like, "I'm thinking Latvia because there's a field and then trees and then mountains."
I think that's the one I watched with you.
Yeah, it's like kind of like Latvia, kind of in the west, and he like clicked in Western Latvia, and it was like just like a few roads over.
It's just insane.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a skill that's almost useful but is fun.
Yeah,
Or almost useless.
yeah,
Yeah.
But is
But it's also almost useful, but just not quite at all.
Yeah, so it's both. I wasn't really wrong.
Yeah. Watch the one.
Actually, wasn't wrong. So
we watched the one where he can't move or pan anywhere, and he's playing against people who can, and he like.
oh yeah, there's like a battle royale mode where like everyone gets the same one, and you have to get the right country
Yeah.
fast enough. But he just does it for a challenge, so he can't move, pan, or zoom, but everyone else can,
Oh my gosh. And he wins them or
and
like,
he wins them. Yeah.
Yeah.
wow. How do you get that
I've been
skill?
watching.
Just so much time. He
That's
plays
just
he's
weird.
played like the like insane guesses compilation was from like 15 hours of attempts.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
I've been watching this Sudoku YouTuber, who makes the craziest videos. He went sort of viral, for solving a Sudoku where there's only 2 numbers given.
Oh my god.
It has some extra constraints though, which ultimately makes it a little easier. But
Would
So there's-
that make it so there's that could make it so there's more there's still only one right possibility.
right. Well, yeah, I think so. I think there's only one right.
Because
Because with just one, you could probably do a friggin'
yeah, there's like so many possibilities.
But there's extra rules.
Yeah, yeah.
So
What are they?
The rules are so
kind of super hard to keep in your head though.
So, it's normal Sudoku rules apply, plus numbers separated by a knight's move in chess cannot be the same number,
So like up to
Okay, yeah.
over 1 in any
Yeah.
direction. Yeah.
and numbers separated by a king's move, which is just 1 in any direction diagonal. So, numbers separated by the knight's or king's move cannot be the same number, and then consecutive numbers cannot share an edge.
Oh wow. What about a corner? They're
A
good?
corner is fine.
Cool.
And I think that's it.
That's nuts.
But he's given a 3 and a 4 just like in sort of random places,
Wow.
and solves it. It's insane.
did he
It's
have,
so
did he
fun
have
to
any
watch.
mess ups? Like
A very
like,
minor one.
Well, like
yeah.
your first number can't just be how is that not just a complete
Yeah, how do you get
guess?
your first one?
What you do is like, okay. So you can like, let's say in one box, you can narrow it down to 3 possible places.
For like the 2 or whatever.
Ashton,
whatever
Ashton, you
number.
got one hair coming down, and I don't know if it's bugging me or what.
Okay. Sorry.
I think it is.
I think it is fucking you.
So like let's say you narrow it down to 3 places. So you got like, let's say in the top left you got the 3 can either go in these 2 or these 2, and then in the other one it can only go in like a similar pattern but mirrored, okay?
Yeah.
And then let's say like, and in this box over here, you find out that it can't go in that bottom one. So you know it can only go in a row of 2. Well, if it can only go in those 2 in that box, you know that those other 2 in the same box are ruled out, so then you can put one in the third option in that other box. So you have to start with penciling in a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to figure out, okay, well, what actually couldn't work based on these other rules, or based on whatever I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
It's super
Like a
cool. I
unique
want to
skill.
do one of those.
yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds super hard.
Yeah. It's freaking fun though.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm. That sounds like just like.
I told
That-
George, I got the Sudoku app, and I said, guys, I got beat my time on Sudoku, and George was like, am I gonna do it?
No,
No.
I haven't, and I won't.
Ben, did you give it a shot?
Yeah, I tried. At the first few games, I didn't realize that like mistakes, like get through mistakes.
Yeah.
My gosh.
So I just tried like rapid firing numbers first.
Yeah.
But then I got it, and I'm continuing a game.
He's on Sudoku right now.
The
Hopping on.
Honestly, don't have time for you guys. Just gonna get on Sudoku.
the 9 minutes for that medium one is pretty hard to beat. The medium difficulty, 9 minutes to complete.
Yeah,
the whole
that's
thing.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9:30 or whatever your
Two
best time is.
mistakes.
Yeah.
That's tough because I feel like I'm on a good pace and I end up getting like
Just going.
11 or
Yeah, 11.
Sure.
That was
Podcast
11.
right now, bro.
11 is sort of my. That's my generally when I'm on a good pace. I get about around 11.
How'd you get 9 though? Did you just get like a?
I was just on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, guys, we're at 2 hours and 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Or 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Should we wrap it up?
I think we should wrap it up. It's pretty long.
That's
Yeah.
pretty long. Guys, I hope you don't get if you listen this far, you're not. It's not daunting to listen to such a long podcast. But if it is,
I know Abby's
sorry.
here. Abby,
Break it up. Break
Abby's
it.
here.
Yeah.
She listened through all our friggin'
she
Sudoku
listens-
BS.
She's already on her second time listening of the Ben Barty Josh Brown podcast.
That to me doesn't make sense.
Wait,
What's
having
going on
listened
there,
to every other one twice already too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Is
my
she just
gosh.
bored or what?
She's
'Cause
a super fan.
I'm not listening to any podcast twice. I don't know, Abby. Let me know. What's going on there?
You okay?
You all right?
George just sitting on one of our biggest viewers.
Not
right now.
hating. I'm just inquiring. I'm all for it. I'm not saying
I'm
it's, no. I'm 100% in, but I don't
I'm
know. it's
so
just
glad
interesting.
that you're
Yeah,
enjoying.
Thank you. I guess more than anything. But I hope you're not daunted by such long episodes because they're just fun for us to make and
Just break them up into pieces.
yeah, break them up into pieces. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to Scott, my dad, for coming on for
Yeah, that was fun.
as long as he could. That was cool.
He's working on the new house, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Painting.
painting it up.
Boom.
We've got TikToks coming soon.
Yeah.
We better.
We might. We will.
Actually, they'll probably already be out by the time
Really?
this episode's out.
Should we just do them right after
Just
this?
gonna do it right now, right?
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, yeah. So TikToks are out. Sucker.
Be there.
Be there. Be square. Let us know
right.
if you love the video footage on YouTube. I hope you do because
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm all for it.
I like it.
I think it's fun.
It is fun.
We got an exclusive interview coming at some point in the future after this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of my mom's students, my mom's a special education teacher, is writing a book and she wants to call in. Going on a little book media tour. She's going to call in and we'll talk to her about that.
That'll
Cool.
be fun.
Yeah, that'll be
I'm
awesome.
straight up hyped for that.
Yeah,
So-
she's super nice. And she's writing a book.
That'll be like our first branching out guest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a
sure.
call in. Yeah, she's going to be
So-
calling in. So
But
we'll-
that's by far least like our friend that we don't know, our guest that we don't know is a friend.
Yeah.
yeah,
So that's cool. I'm down with that.
Cool. Yeah, that's coming probably about a week from now when this is released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Boom. Should I hit our outro?
Hit that outro.
Oh, follow us on everywhere. Follow us everywhere. Please comment, like, hit the like button.
It's on the screen.
Hit
Smash
the like button.
it. Smash that. Smash
Hit the like button until the screen breaks in your fingers, please. And then type my fingers are bleeding in the comment section to let us know you care.
Letter by letter. Letter by letter.
With your breath held.
Although you have healthy lungs.
That way you know you have healthy lungs. It's really for your sake more than anything.
We're doing you a favor. So.
It's a free doctor's checkup.
Yeah.
All right. For Oliver Pelly, Ashton Pelly, and Ben Weber, I'm George Tracewell. Have a good one.
Back on the Sudoku grind.
Such an air of mystery at the end there.